baby, I will tell you. Come to way, Manta, where my yablia. I didn't know anyone said I want now. I know what happened. I get a while about this. I will bring you up. I will tell you. Never mind this. I will tell you. Come to way, Manta, where my yablia. To the way, Manta, where my yablia. I was okay, Manta, where my yablia. Now you're probably able to you want to. Now you're sad why more you want to. I just want you play your man, more you want to over. Like a word. What is the making my yablia now? I don't want to say so. You so I think I know what to go take a look at. Why, you're waiting on the moment.
How are you?
I was okay. Bao nhiêu nhiêu, bây giờ còn không máu rồi nhà gì ra đâu á, thằng ông ơi, ai yêu con đi nào về đâu, ai yêu con đi nào, ai yêu con đi nào, ai yêu con đi nào, yêu ngoại yêu ngoại xèo, con tao bưởi yêu ngoại yêu ngoại xèo, em còn là sáng nhắm vô cái nhắm lo, dạ, sáng nhắm vô cái nhắm lo, sáng nhắm vô, à không sao nào, con tao vừa sáng nhắm vô vậy. I got blue just on your bill, son your bill, ah, son your bill. The man, no more. Then you go there, won't go. What do you do? Say, you're not man, no blow. King of blow. You're not women, my dear, see you. I get me a deal, I will say, say, be on love, and I say, I get me, Daniel. When I was a smear, and the guy is going to say, you are young one. Don't wear me, I will see you, bring my dear, see you. Be on love, say, okay.
Massive.
I didn't know anyone said I want now. I know what happened. I get a while about this. I will bring you up. I will tell you. Never mind this. I will tell you. Come to way, Manta, where my yablia. To the way, Manta, where my yablia. I was okay. Manta, where my yablia. Now you're probably able to you want to. Now you're sad why more you want to. I just want you play your man, more you want to over. Like a word. What is the making my yablia now? I don't want to say so. You so I think I know what to go take a look at. Why, you're waiting on the moment.
How are you?
Oh, I was okay. Bao nhiêu, bây giờ còn không máu rồi nhà gì ra đâu á, thằng ông ơi, ai yêu con đi nào về đâu, ai yêu con đi nào, ai yêu con đi nào, ai yêu con đi nào, yêu ngoại yêu ngoại xèo, con tao bưởi, yêu ngoại yêu ngoại xèo. Em còn là sáng nhắm vô cái nhắm lo, sáng nhắm vô cái nhắm lo, à không sao nào,
Gay.
con tao vừa sáng nhắm vô vậy.
This guy from Kalu, young man called Kalu. You call the man to your house and get freestyle you. I will got it right I want to music coming up. All my viewers, those who want to put that in first 10, 15, I'll put a name in the show. I want to hit it. All your need. You don't understand crying like you. Merci beaucoup là. You can understand crown. You can't understand crown. That's why we'll put it out there. It will come. We're not joking here. We don't joke. The guy superstar, the Dobuke, Double K all the way. That's you know, Kalu, you know, the guy Kalu is an Ivorian guy. He's a very good singer. He's in the Ivory Coast, between Africa and Liberia. That's where you're gonna find Kalu. And tonight again, we are here, and we're just here tonight, maybe 1 hour or so, then we're gonna leave and do that. But you know, this is a funny thing in Liberia. Those people who were calling for the June 20, the guys that were calling for June 20, 2018 protest, are the same guy now who's saying that when CDC and Molu go protest on the 17th of this month, they will put hot water on the people. So, you know, Liberia is an interesting nation. They were yelling the other day, that's the guy's right to protest. That's the people right. That little Mexican Puerto Rico boy, or Costa, June 7, pour all these people in the street. The other guys didn't want to do their own under the unity. Just even in that particular protest. Then he's saying, no, don't protest. But anyway, welcome here again. Tonight we're going to spice things up here tonight because we got some video, and we'll try to call some people to come on here who want to come on here. Because look, things that people don't want to talk, that they think I can talk. My here, nothing anybody muff. Not wrong, not wrong, I hear nothing nobody much. So that the reason no witchcraft. You do your malabuti or you go to your witchcraft can tell you that about spirit too hardly. So tonight, those of you who say that why the people, when they were carrying Doe and his wife to Zwedru, they didn't go into Bowo 2 zone. I will play the tape tonight, and I will. If you want to join me, if you are from the Bowo belt, you come on here. The people were asking the people who prepared the thing to get them $5,000, 2 cows, 10 bags of rice with some oil before they can accept Samuel Doe body in 2 zone, or his bones with his white body in 2 zone. And they negotiated left and right. They were Isaac Yanabo. And they talked, they came to $2,000. When they reached to the area, Isaac probably changed their mind in the middle of the road, and then they went straight into Zwedru. But if this is very strange, that someone who is from the town going back to your son now, your Bawo people from 2 zone, not other Bawo people. The Zwao, the how you know how you call those people, the Zwao, the Zwoi, where do coming from in that little area, under the little tree. They will get them $2 grand, 5,000. Those people from that place, they got trouble. They put the other Crown people, the Crown people in the trouble that we got in with the other Liberians. They did things, and we took the blame, and all of them that were there doing things, spoiling Samuel Doe knee. When time came, they ran away. Sinaga ran, you're in Arico, Ghana. Glay ran, you're in Maryland, America. These are permanent people that were there. They had the companies, they had all these things, doing things. All of them ran away. When we were picking, I can remember in Matari Estate, those guys would attack other Crown people. And they would start fighting. Doe would send certain people there to go and disperse those people, stop them from fighting, talk to the people, stop. But when the war came, once you Crown, when those guys were just coming for certain group who caused trouble, Crown people were coming to join those people, but the MPFL they're coming for Crown. We saw all the other Crown people joining that fight that took place, that senseless civil war. How can someone that you say that your son, see when Nancy Doe was here last year, she said the people need to tell Samuel Doe he must go to a man place. He must go to a man people. I'm trying to believe it now. That not Jenny don't get you with that bow. Not Thomas Doden Bubble, not Demetrius Wedden. I mean the guys that the grays that are coming from under that tree in Tucson, my daddy then. You know, you have to rebuke your own people now. So I'm rebuking my own doddies. Yeah, right here on the show tonight. That's what I'm here for. You will hear them in the video. I heard the audio. In the audio, they are saying that they want 5,000. They are arguing now in their area. The Zoes are arguing. The others, they split. The other Zoe with Isaac, you know where? No, Isaac Yanibo. The other Zoes with Zoe and a group. They wanted $5,000. $5,000 US before they will accept their son and wife in their town. Those are the negotiations they will have. Mommy then with other people, they just don't get time for that shit. Carry the body to sweat you. At least while you are not asking for money. So the audio is here. I will play it. Look, are the only men who you can see your Jawu, your Jawu. You can't harm me. You harm me, you will die. And the bow man from that town, that little town called Tucson. You try to carry my picture to any of your witchcraft men and you will die. That man. Let me tell you now. They have people they kill, but there are other people you try to kill them, it get the blood get bitter. I had the bitter blood. That brain post scared of me. So let me tell you now, that medicine where you get a scan. Don't tell when your guy in no area, then they are all fly, scared. How dare you want the people to pay you to bring your own son, Booms, and his wife in your town? Why? They put out the money, they put power with the body.
Yeah, Kariga. Say the cover on doing we talking now on to doing with a trauma. Answer, we my view. Answer. And Moji, we go and said, Tiatembo, said winning, say Blanny, my say one saying, well, I Lila, Taba, and quit a Pula, Boyo Lopa, or no say a Lottie, want by Lila. No, I might be a cow to you. Really, man.
I want a bow man to come here. I will send a link to somebody. They got crying. Today I have to slow the tip bit by bit to understand the bow. Those guys, let me tell you, those guys came from Africa late. So they came with an Ivorian crown. That's why I can't understand. I mean, I couldn't man. But what the guy is saying, he calling Karika. That the money, that part, that we're talking about the big zoo man in that town, one of the zoos, that the money we ask the people, the money we ask the people, asking for the people to bring, the money plenty, but the people too in the quality mean the people in the bush, in the thing where they dress, they enter to go dress the devil. Let me play it one more time. You forgive me, the guy speaking bow.
Say Blanny, my say one saying, well, I Lila, Taba,
you're
Pula, Boyo Lopa, or no say a Lottie, want by Lila. No, I might be a cow to you. Really, my you man, you are the blood.
Yeah. The man said the people in the society, in the party, that they play what they can go and I play who don't know now. Don't move up, they play what they don't park, get it. Only they put plenty there. The money what we ask for, they put the money plenty. And the man is justifying that net, you know, the party, the people in that bush, they are plenty. So they want eat some of their money. Yeah, party, the party is the society bush. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in that bush. Female, nobody enter into that bush. You got to be man. So when the garden was going to enter a door in April, you know what people are going to waste that day. Mr. Swear, they tape here. They tape that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. You want me to play the tape so you can listen to the tape?
Yes, Prince.
Let me play
please.
it.
Yeah. I'm not hearing.
my say one saying, well, I lila and quit the akula, boyo loba or no say a lotty, want by lila. No, I bad yak out to ye. And really, my duo menu, I did blow to a more city, not tender you. On the Agbandia, case I hear Papa Jean, not de Aqua, number one. Eh, but I gain it. Okay, I'm Bibro sang out near Papa Mountain near, Kaufler near, Bible one near, Sarah do, Jet near one, or Nation one, or the one near one. Yeah, I read okay. Oh, you cover by doing it. Well, I lila try to and they to buy ye. You are still a boku paolo and boku paolo bla, why I tea. And what tea, the Cabania, amen no. Coda.
Let me play it bit by bit. I don't want to play
Prince.
all bit by bit.
Yeah.
When you heard
Yeah.
me, I heard a little bit.
Okay, Prince.
What do you that? What do you the money what we told you men to pay a plenty. The people in the body mean that people in the society bush. The people plenty too in the society bush. That will bring your own son in your town. And you work.
Okay.
See why Nancy Doe on the show, she said that the people who from Doe town, that how you call it Zwaou, eh? What Doe sent up?
Susan Swao.
They the one say something. Couple Doe. They sold their son, their brother. Then they say they want child money to bring the people in the place.
Okay, Prince.
So I want you to explain that part to what you just heard. Then we'll continue with the tape.
Thank you, Prince. And for the benefit of the listener, again, I'm Demetrius Agbazoe, a typical Bobo man from Bobo capital, Zaitan. And I live in Iowa.
So it's not the capital for you?
No, Zaitan being the capital of Bobo, and it is still the capital of Bobo. Even right now, it's the provisional capital of Kavara district. So Zaitan being the capital, that is why the only junior high school was built in Zaitan in 1964. Yeah, so Zaitan being the headquarters and capital city of Bobo.
If you are playing that, I listen to the tape that chief talking, that men are talking a big man, not small man.
Okay, so Prince,
there's no traditional breaking thing in there that we're playing it, not spacing inside. You're talking to somebody express. He's frustrated.
So Prince, I didn't know how you got hold of this because when you play chess now, I said, but how did Prince got hold of this? I hope because
man,
Prince,
they are Bobo people in Bobo Tucson who know me.
But then Prince, you know, when I got
you don't know Ayododi. You can't harm me, and I can't harm you. You harm me, you die. Harm me, I will die. You know that. So people let
should I say the audio it was wrongly sent to you, or because when I listen to most of the audios, not just one.
I'm not going to give you my source. Just explain about what you are.
I'm shocked.
You want a link? I will send a link to you.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked when I listen to the audios, not just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to play?
So why he's saying there?
Let me play.
Why he's saying there? Why he's saying there?
So you can hear it. You can explain it bit by bit. I will play 30 seconds. I cut it off, and you go there.
Friends, I got more than 10 of the audios. I didn't know how it got to you.
And you go and said, Tiatembo said, "Winnie, say Blanny, my say one saying, well, I lila tra and quit the akula, boyo lopa or no say a lotty, want by lila."
What the guy said?
He's saying he alone is not the only decision-making person. And this guy that's speaking is one of the elders Zoe or bigger Zoe person in the Zwao family. This particular man that is speaking. I'm talking about traditionally, he's a big, regardless of his age, but he's a big.
Yeah.
That he's speaking to. He was saying, and what I heard from this audio, I listened to the audio more than 10 times today. When I got it, I've been what they call it. I didn't know how it got to you and the other audios. But that guy is saying that they requested not one person, all of the elders
And when you
and the chief.
explain what you just heard, what the God saying, he
said
uh-huh.
He said he's not the only person, the decision-making person. They are, and then all of them that was present in the bush, in the square, in the society bush, and they requested for $5,000
before
for Isaac Nabo.
Those who
for those that quitted.
Quitted are crying do quitted.
For those body to be taken to Tucson. So they requested 5,000, 2 cows, a drum of a tin of oil with 10 bags of rice. That's why you said the thing that we asking for is too much.
Too much. So let me play so you can.
No, ne agba die ka utie. In really my do menu adi blow to mo see you tender you. On agba die ke say ye papa ji na de blay akwa. Number 1.
You say one papa who in there, papa the hair.
Jane Nade that you're talking about, he's a present clan chief of Bow, and he's the oldest elder now in Tucson. Go ahead.
He don't want the hair. And the thing the guy
he's the head.
The thing that we asking for is too plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are trying it. I want to understand. I want it.
Wow.
Okay, I'm Bibro saying out near Babe Maintain Kaufle near Bible got near Seven do Chedney or Nation or Japan near one. Yeah, I read okay. Oh, you cover by doing. Well, I lean out by Tian and date by ye. You are still a Boku Paolo and Boku Paolo blah.
Yeah, go ahead. The guy said
he said this money we're asking for. What is it for? Because Isaac Nabo talk to us and say, let the ballot count to Tucson first. Then we'll get to Tucson, then you and also negotiate, we'll talk.
Yeah, let go.
Why I say, and what I the Cabana are men no. Corda.
That's what Isaac said.
In a shrine, he said that why the
Bokupa blah, and Boji, and the Manu Adju, Ola Ole, which are $4,000 you were. Bliasson, Cobble, Chamblon. And was so jealous in our place over, who says that?
Then when Isaac said it, to us, with our in the shrine, in the bush, Isaac said, let it ballot count to Tucson first. Then we can settle it there, and then from there we'll take the ballot to Swedru. Then they say no. I said should bring $5,000, 2 cow, 10 bags of rice with oil.
Oh yeah.
Then I say, then some also say, but for what reason?
Wait, don't worry, don't come analyze my tail. You just listen.
No, I'm talking that he the one saying that what he said, it's not me.
Boy, I said, Druba, my boy, said the watch there, same rando, you watch there. And I know you know.
He said they shouldn't blame Isaac. That we the Tucson people, the cause we are the cause of it. Let us start sending children to cause Isaac Nabo for no reason. He's not he shouldn't be blamed. That's why he said.
Tucson. This is about the Tucson people. The town where Samuel Kanye Doe coming from. Samuel Doe, 35 years ago, and so yeah,
35 years.
Almost 35 years, September 9th, 10th, 11th. They say his daughter says she found his remains, his bones, put in the casket with his wife on the remains. And they are going to Grangie there. And the people in town, Mercy, you're not from Grangie there, you're from Sano, and you're from Grand Cru and from Nimba. Your town. Then they said to carry body to town with his wife in Tucson, they must bring 2 cows, $5,000, 10 bags of rice, what could eat so they can eat rice. They put that rice in it, and some oil to carry the man from his own town, remain in his town. You see what mommy for a nigga do did not go with her father body and her man body and father remains in Tucson. They wanted the people to produce 5 cows. No, 2 cows.
2 cows.
$5,000. 10 bags of rice. With oil.
And oil.
What they did. What could be, what could do. I mean, they'll cook rice and eat and celebrate. Before nobody will come. So apparently, mommy, they don't have the money. I said, they call us why you want that. Then they are blaming the woman. Why the woman not carry her father body, her man body, and pass the custody into some. Jesus Christ. Let me pray.
I'm la leji elu do jai akebe na mo esa ma ju won o ka wi ka ma mo play de o nyo me anu partout e me we pa wan gbe me se be me partout no ni awon ile ona se re do ji on lo chiri o joba yi lo nyo kla ku ni awon ile ke nu ni e asa ya ti e nbo na awon ni asuwa we so anda na so chiri awon suwa o la mo le se di ni bi won awon lo.
What did God say?
He said, Karika is one of Samuel Doe's sons. So he was responding to Karika what he said in the chat room too. So he telling Karika to come to himself and send Roland Doe Jr. to stop insulting Isaac Inabo. He's not the cause of it. And Zoe, that they backing Zoe insulted David as well. He insulted them. That's why he's trying to tell them so they should calm down. He just insulted them. Recently did as well.
Okay.
The Samuel family.
Akebe so wen waselu awon enwen ani egbeyin ani ablibu yi asite wo kire o no de na ba te de ni ati bi wo asi pole de ni ni wo ya odo de na igbo ka won wa asi ache yi ese won ti na do so ba bi che igbo gidibule awo yi gidibule ata no gidibule apa won ni awon ele awon suwa ogbo asebe alu de nyo sebe o ya atin o kan agba family di o kan je lo en do ni sebe ye de mu ne ente ye mewo yi ni ma awon suwa wo kire awon.
What did God say?
Okay, he's still repeating the same thing. He tried to remind you guys because the thing, so caused they as well, but so that their son, but he caused them because of Isaac Inabo, who also is a Zoal man. But for him, he's saying that because maybe that politics between Zoe and Isaac, but Zoe is their son. Whatever he do, they consider it. But the children should take their own time.
The song called Ojira one.
Ojira on your swaz, Ojira. That's why he said.
They say Ojira, yes, a permanent. And I do a lot there, and I do a lot there, and I do a lot today, do check. And as a permanent.
Do a lot mean the child that we born.
But how the heck your boy put out to do the child you're born can cause you? I go in my man.
Okay, so
I go to my man Guy Glory and go cause people there.
Okay, so Prince. Because you their son, traditionally, if you can do anything there, and they will not do anything to you.
But I will go to God there.
Go there.
I'll go there. I didn't know
you
that.
Son. You can do it, but remember now, they can tie you as a son sometimes and lay you, go and beat you and send you back.
Oh Jesus! I'm not going.
Oh yes.
I'm not going to die glory. I thought you could get to it. But I heard that you are how you call it?
You are lower. It means your mother from that from that family. Yeah.
I was son with born.
So yes.
Like my sister children now, when it come into Seibo, they will destroy, they will eat out of meat.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't do anything when you tell them, say, oh, please, your mom can't do anything. How you looking?
All right.
Yeah, so that what the man saying. The man calls them, Zoe calls them, and say, "Oh, can't do anything to the men and men." Then what sign? Why not tying? Why not tying?
Who they will tie now?
Oh, and you are when say they can tie me.
No, but again, the what I'm saying, it depends. That's good. It depends. Like when you come in the town now, you know that when you are you can do a lot of things in your family town. You can see their women there. You can do this. You can do that. But do that, remember now,
you do that too. You go around the people, women, the wives.
When like you are do a lot, and somebody your follow one of your followers, their mom, somebody they died, and then they get young women and things. Then you can go there. If the woman not choose anybody in the family, they can choose you. That you are Jew or lawyer, that your immunity you enjoy.
Oh damn! Like those are a heritage.
Yes. So Jew and lawyer is a very good thing to in the grand tradition. We respect it, especially with the Bible. We respect the Jew and lawyer.
You are well aware. The man can count the you. The time when you call it what I say, you are well and can't tell the people chicken carry red.
No, Prince.
Tell the woman one yeah.
So now, Prince,
the
only thing, thank God tonight that you are able to get a kind of tip, because we been tight late. Myself, I appear on your show the other day. I said, I back the tradition that look, though Bali should have gone to Tucson, and whoever instigated it not going to Tucson, I go against that person.
People asking for plenty money. What kind of money? What you want to?
But from what I heard, and all of the, testimony, audios, not just one, audios upon audios, confusion upon confusion. Then I'm convinced that Isaac Nabo or Mammy Doe have every right to strictly go to everywhere about it.
So I think I spoke. Money. Let me go ahead. Let me play.
Oh, so I would put 10,000. We buy you buy. Now doing a last sip on, but we don't see how bad time. Maybe we better leave now.
Oh, so insulted the error.
He caused a zoo. He caused he caused then the zoo. Then he sent 10,000. Yes, definitely yesterday. To divide it, to beg them. But no, not all of them. Some of them, according to him, he one of those that refused it, but other people, about 1 or 3% took the money to eat it.
Jesus Christ. So he got the money, he insulted the old folks, and he took 10,000 is like $100 like $100. It's not even $100.
It not reach $100. 10,000 not reach
$100 like that. Like he carried to the point and say, I caught you, you're today, what money to buy money. I said, like, what, yeah, Tucson people are the best. What the Ghanaians say, we are the best.
Yo, today, we come now, I'm all here with the boy. I would tell you, you must have no problem with Blake. Because you got your anxiety. No sign, the Babu Banyo, and I will tramba. When Blip, I see can't say, I tell man, I do, especially I see no one, I do it. Man, a by boy, which I see chat of men where more, doesn't do ye, would you throw? Would I tell you?
You got that part?
1 minute, I want for you to tell. Oh, what did I say?
He said, Isaac Ben doing good in the family. They should have been asked today. When Chai passed 2005, when they took the ballot from America, the plane make a stop or have a problem in Severlon, and they needed a charter flight to take the ballot to Monrovia. Isaac Nabo took $35,000 United dollars and charter a flight to carry the ballot. That now, so he asking them, you guys don't know that Isaac in the family, what he been doing to the family?
Also, they were trying to say the family? Isaac not a member of the family?
That what some of them Fresco one was saying that
they play.
Madia Moody say would you play? You know there were more bala more play. Let's say Ellen you say would you play kind of mouse? Yeah, but you know there were bounce more play. Yak Moody. Young Willie. And you will know who was yellow. A boy see bar and watch at Uncle. Said winning and say also was one more than some reduction on the bar. Or let's say big bandine. Who block a room by Mellow. No, quite. Like Bandigo, well, you know, and I wake up my dear, the new who's you are now, Mocano, poet, you are there as you want you, and can you know? Inside to you, God, no.
What did God say?
So then he said he tried, he fought.
Eric, you are Nyawo man, you're not a bow man. So listen, let a bow man speak.
Nothing is different from what you say. I can't understand. Oh, I can understand it. No different from Nyawo and Bow. No different.
Eric. The now and the bubble speak no different.
In Grand I can understand all things.
You're marrying each other for.
But you know my mama Kunabo.
But Prince, when the 16th session, okay, so what he said lastly is that the body not going to Tucson is the cause of the Tucson people, all of them, no exception. That they shouldn't put on Isaac Nabo because of that money they requested for, and Isaac don't have that money. So they shouldn't put on Isaac Nabo. They should all take blame, especially all of them. He tried, while they were in his crime, he tried to say, let the ballot count, let what they call, they refused. So it should be all of them responsibility. Now I say Inabo.
They refused. They wanted money. The man should bring the $5,000 and bring the 2 cows, bring 10 bags of rice and some oil gallon. What they want? They don't want to eat real oil. They want Aku oil.
How you know?
What many people want?
How do you know that Aku oil?
Don't do so.
Pray that I told you that, right?
No, Ghana, my
But I
daddy,
told you
I
that.
can't do anything to me one day and one. I can't do the way I saw to see the brother. I saw to see my brother. One
Oh,
day,
the way it depends. The way it depends on.
oh, but you know that tradition.
So,
We're gonna mess around, mess around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a society, we are asking for Aku oil now.
My brother, since I got the news. I can't. They might be your
group there. You are parent group. You can go.
But friend,
when you say Aku oil, how do you distinguish the? How do you know that it's Aku oil that red?
I say coming from Montreal. I say coming from Montreal. I say bring real oil from Montreal.
Yeah, my man, red oil is in Ganta.
Let me add Prince. Let me say something to Prince. You know what they call Bioku? Bioku. You know what they call Bioku?
What's that?
When they say Bioku, the potential ballet, the ballet, for example, the SKD ballet is a Bioku. So to demand something beneath that level, it does not dignify the title it bears. So in Bioku, sometimes we had a Bioku, you ask for something harder. What they are doing it for, maybe.
Eric,
when we went to bury the old man last year, that my older brother in Minnesota and myself, we went down where I was entered from North Dakota. And while we were there, so I'm not going to call it Bravini. They had one other week in Matadi. He was all to go there. But the old man from Minnesota now, and she died in Montreal. So the children coming, sister. So they were saying that, so I listen to the Bible and say, my man, that body there, that miracle body. So I said, what do you mean, my brother? They say, my man, they think when you and your brother and your brother with the liquor and the food, everything will be available. That body that in Matadi, local brown man from Ray.
No,
Eric, I've been listening to the show, please. I've been listening to the show. I said it I want to say.
Let me play the whole thing first. Let the guy explain the thing, then we'll come in. I don't want for when you explain, then we'll go.
Okay.
My tour. I see you money on Lord, by leader, no one was see at the other year. And but leader, when the queer did it. And we had said the polo on the put it, but quick by way, by yellow knock here, a ballon on the hour. I separated the but the idea in your one. No near a bump on your soul.
Okay. The guy. I want you to
Cariga. Said the cover no.
The last one the guy said, hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
We're hearing you, friends.
Okay, the last one he said, go ahead, Zoe. So
he said, the last one he said, he tried to let them know that money is not important than human life. Those of them that are in Morovia, they went from office to office begging for money. For them, they have their pride and dignity by whom in the interior. So they shouldn't use the money thing to spoil them, because somebody will give them money, so they go. Because what most of our children do now, they give them small thing, they go on the Facebook and curse somebody and start insulting people. So he tried to advise them to stop these things. Prince, before you come in, Eric, honestly speaking, I don't know how this audios ran into your hands, because I'm shocked. There is no way I've been defending this thing, but I don't know where to even come from tonight to defend, because it is we hearing the proof. So it's hard. I don't know how and for what means our people derive at this kind of decision. It's so pathetic for the kind of decision for people to make the kind, because we have never heard these things since we were born of our ages today. We took part in traditional things by whom? With our parents. I never heard this one where people will be requesting for certain amount of items or money. I don't know by what means, but anyway.
You will do a lot then, yeah, and by the end, Tuesday, near Tuesday, kite time you what there were the what Bella was in all, and Bella was in all the man, no, near Shadi tea, and paying your most your Bella was in. Father answered.
As I talking around the show, they sending the video coming. They
got trouble. They got trouble.
5,000, 25,000. Yeah, see them.
That's all they got talking about. People money, cost the poor, you can't get them money. No, you're not getting you, not you're not boo on you. Not boo on you, then get them money. So, Eric,
thank you.
You're welcome. Eric, go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, the second part I listened to when the mentor were explaining. I relate to the pattern demanded when they're in the zoo bush. I relate to quit the body. You know, traditions. When you don't understand it, sometimes you can misinterpret it. First and foremost is that the ballet of SKD and his wife were politicized, and that was led to the battle passing going to Zoro, our passing to zone. As I stated earlier in the first show we had,
the people asking for money. That thing what they talk about,
I'm coming to that, Prince. I'm coming to that. I will reach there. As I said, the first show we had, I said that traditionally, with the background of Kwide, that ballet should have passed through Tuzon. Even though it's a state body, it's a government body, but traditionally the ballet should have passed through Tuzon. But since it was politicized, it's an
what you just heard from the tip, you still make.
I'm going to allow me to learn. Let me go to it. You understand?
Yeah, now let me to learn.
The demand from the society bush were too high. But however, if they are because I listen to the guy say, I said they should have gone to zone. When they reach to zone first, then they will negotiate.
They will discuss.
Yes, they will discuss it. And the how tradition is. If you are getting married, when you are daring your wife, the in-law can bring all kinds of demand on you. When they say bring $1,000, when you get 500 or you get 200, you give it. That's enough banding, and you must get $500, you must get $1,000 by all costs. In tradition, when they call for something, you can negotiate. Say, oh, they 2 cars, your alpha will not get 2 cars, but get 2 sheets.
Yeah,
they will never say no. We don't want that 2 sheets. First, bring cow. They will not say it because there are people who have wisdom. In fact, someone from the society bush, most especially the Santa Claus society bush, that come from there. In that cow they can kill. When the zoo passes, in that cow they can kill. That shit. So people have wisdom. If they are gone to that place, no one will look at people. They say, even though it's a presidential body,
what's your take?
If they are gone, who should have gone to the place?
I say the man in the tape said
they should have taken the body to. Is that what you saying from what you heard?
Audio said that. I said,
what you saying? No, man.
I said,
Eric, we all were against it, but let's be realistic. We all were against the idea that the body didn't go to Tucson. But with this situation that you listen to,
Prince, the body to Tucson. Where you take? Well, I'm coming to you. I want to get a man take. After the man, you heard what he said. That the man who narrating the thing said, as I said, I will bring the people, then we'll talk. Where your take?
Prince, as I said, if they are followed as an instruction, they won't let to the body person go to his bedroom. That's what I'm saying.
What the politics inside?
So then what?
But the politics inside, the politics inside, and when they started that when they all bring ballet to Tucson, we seize the ballet. When they do the one, we seize the ballet. So it has created fear in the biological children. So they say, okay, let's our father ballet to go through. That's what I'm saying.
The people were not communicating with the children.
Let me provide that information. Let me provide that information.
The children were communicating with Isaac.
Yes.
The people in the town were communicating with Isaac. They were not communicating with the children. So they wanted $5,000.
So
they wanted 2 cows. They want 2 cows are going to be around $3,000.
So now it because the 2 cows, 5,000. It because the 2,000, the 2,000, the cow. I mean 5,000 the cow. That I told the children.
No. Point of information. No point of information. Point of information. No. Let me clarify, because let me tell you, when they were in Toll Town, that conversation was held when they were in Toll Town. All right. When they call Isaac, they were in Toll Town. When Isaac said, okay, with all the demands you're talking about, let us bring the body to Tucson first. Then we can sort it out in Tucson. I said, did not tell the children. Mommy, what I in the know, Samuel and Vanny, they were not in the know, because he didn't want to tell them you are discussing this thing maturely with Zoes, but he didn't tell the children. He wanted for he and the Zoe to have one understanding that the ballet go to Tucson, because the children were happy for the ballet to go to Tucson. But when they insisted that without the items or the money, the ballet will not be accepted in Tucson. You know, people in the Zoe bush, they on phone, they talking, and people are there. So then he decided he don't want confusion. He don't want the children to have a problem. Should they take the ballet to Tucson and something happen? The same people on the platform tonight will be the same people to come back and say, I said, no, we don't do well. The people tell you, and then he took the ballet there.
Let her hear from the sister. Go ahead.
Come on, have mercy.
Okay, greeting to you all.
I think they did to me.
I used my boyfriend dementia.
You can understand, but clearly.
Yeah, my girlfriend, welcome.
You are the crown. For that
tip, how are you?
For that tip, and the people blaming Mommy or Veronica for not carrying the body. What's your tip?
Okay. So I have a quick question before I say what I want to say. So the question goes to Mr. Zoe.
Yep.
So my question here tonight, Mr. Zoe, is so was that the heir that was demanding the money before the body reached to Tucson, right?
That is Zeus.
The Zoes and the Edos, yeah. The Zoes and the Edos.
The Zoe and the Edos are all included.
Yes.
Because Doe was, one big man too.
Yes. Very
good. Traditionally. Okay. So now, the 5,000 or 10,000 they were demanding, is it part of tradition?
I don't want to answer, but you have to tell you. Since I was born, what I've been seeing, I saw and I heard our people doing when a traditional man of that type passed in the town. That body can't even sleep in the town.
Yes.
They bury overnight. If there will be any reason of that person or caliber, then maybe there will be some negotiation so that those Santa Claus can go there, the Zoe can go there in the net to grab the body. Maybe small negotiation. But my answer to you will be no. Tradition does not dictate how much to pay to I don't know.
Okay. Do you know the reason I asked that question?
Because Isaac, the guy who explained said Isaac should come in with the body, the caskets. Come in with the remains. Then they would discuss. But the people said no, Isaac should agree that he's gonna give $5,000. He's gonna give 10 bags of rice. He's gonna get 2 cows. He's gonna get oil, Aku oil, before they come in town. You hear that? Go ahead.
Okay, so it's good that you clarified this thing, because the last time when this whole saga was going on the internet, I talked to a couple of grown women, and I said the first thing that happened was the Oma, the door, Prince. I think you know what door is.
I don't know.
Know what door is.
I don't know it. Tell me.
That a woman that can sit down in front of the body.
In front of the body. They are beggars. They can beg. They can tell you they ain't Sunday. They can debate things. So when our Oma went live and were asking Josh we are for cows, she was a door, right, Demetra?
I don't know her. Whether she or no, not to Nancy, I don't know. I don't know. I can't lie to you.
But they said that she was a door,
Oh, okay. Then that's true.
So
that will be true.
When I was watching my grandfather die 2020, my auntie was a door, and she said, "Your tell me, send the people just meaning me, you bring me food." I saw that. So what I'm driving out here is that this is it. I told lots of people behind closed door that something on that body going to Tucson. But because some of our elders feel like our other women there and some of our elders in America feel like they know it all, and sometimes it's common sense and intuition. There is something called intuition, or in the other word, it's like my spirit is telling me something. I knew that if that body, Zoe was beyond that body. I knew that Zoe was beyond that body. And if that body was going to go to Tucson, there was going to be another chaos, a war. Then one of my crown sisters said, they play AFL, that they play so much. I said, they're going to seize that body.
Well, you got AFL, the post said, Guaya, AFL running away, they dying.
I said, if that body was going to go to Tucson, they were going to say Guaya, and when they say Guaya, there is nothing they can do. The moment they say Guaya, nothing can be done. AFL cannot fight Guaya.
What I said, new.
You see?
What got a tradition?
AFL cannot fight Guaya. But I want people to feel that because they're older and also some of us we grew up with old folks.
The video, the audio you listen to, speak to the audio, my sister. Leave old people.
The audio, I'm very shocked for me to listen to this audio, and I'm glad that even Mr. Zoe himself is very shocked to listen to this recording. I respect the man that spoke. That puppy.
They ain't asking me where I get my audio from.
Yeah, they ain't asking. The same thing when I get some information, they can be asking the community how you got it. You see, I'm happy that you shocked. Because I said this for the initial state. If that body is open, we're beyond that body. If that body is going to go to Tucson, they are going to say Guayao and the body will lost. Because though in an objective was for Nessa and Donald to be buried together. That's its in right there. Mommy never would have allowed the body to go there. But there was a motive behind that body going there. And we all knew it from the get-go. I respect that man that spoke, that boy man, and everything he said. And everything he said. I really respect him. That's how elders then we knew 40 years ago, because I'm about to be 40. I think that's how they behave. Elders with integrity and dignity who hold the tradition to the higher pit and not going to wash it down. So that's what I have to say for now, and I'm going to yield back.
You know, my sister, my woman, thank you. I'm shocked tonight because I didn't expect such audios to be out because
to set the record straight here, Moses Shun has said what she said. She had no legal traditional right to say what she said. So it's not the views of the Borders Room. It's not the view of Prince Double. It's
which one?
Prince Double show. What she just said.
What did she say?
Oh yeah, the man was able to say that. Go ahead, Zoe.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that because that is a result of our today. The war is so technologified right now that when people do anything, they have to be very careful. Why? Look at those are in the bush. Then they're taking telephone to communicate with somebody for money, for this. These things never used to happen. Our people have to come to their senses and respect our tradition and the culture. Our cultural values should be respected. Look at people in the bush, in the shrine, where we keep our secret. So then you're taking phone.
They're bringing our tradition to disrepute.
To public disrepute. Then you're taking phone. You're discussing $5,000. You're Samuel Doe.
And the Kwedi.
Who born in Tucson, raised in Tucson, went to school in Zaytown, went to Monrovia, became president.
Telling the people to bring the man here, you must pay money.
Then his ballot should go to Tucson. Even a Tucson people are asked for $1, just $1. That was very wrong on their part. Because those ballots should have gone to Tucson. I said it here, and our own data showed.
The money that they were requesting made the people who were carrying the ballot to change their mind to go straight Israel.
Yes, Prince. Like I just said.
So
because when they started, I said,
without this audio, they blame the poor mommy that she did not respect her dad. She didn't carry her body, Ali Bones and his wife, into Tucson and then for at least 30 minutes and come back on the road and go to Israel. She was disrespectful. She was being disrespectful. So what do you take now about this audio here now?
Prince,
this audio.
Prince, with the audios and many other audios, I can tell you, Mommy was right. If she passed with the car to go to Israel, then she was right. If Isaac Nabo refused after he talked to the Tucson people, the elders, and the clan chief of our Bible camp right now was sitting in the shrine with the people. He was there. He's one of the oldest person now in Tucson, and he's a chief. And he was sitting there. Then requested for money. And then Isaac Nabo said, let me come in with the ballot first in Tucson, then we can discuss with the Zoos and stuff. And then they maintained that they wanted the money before the ballot go in. I said change his mind to take the ballot to Sweden so he can cause chaos because he had told them the president had just called and his convoy was leaving Ganta to come. So we have to go to Sweden ahead of the president. So I leave on count to Tucson will stay, tell him into 1 hour, then we can go. And then they refused. So Isaac Nabo plus Mommy, they got every right. Actually, I didn't know first, but for now, I backed them fully, 200%. They got right to pass with the ballot to carry to Tucson to not cause further chaos. That would have been a disgraceful thing for we the crown people. It would have been a shameful thing for we the Bible people. If the ballot had gone to Tucson and then commotion come up. Then the president and that people saying that is waiting for the ballot.
Commotion. I mean, you're going to get it. The 8,000.
I said 8,000. Okay, so take for example. I say now say okay, you're not going to Tucson and go to discuss. They get it. They say okay, the 5,000 will request that you don't give it to all the ballot can't go. What will I say now do? What will Mommy do then do? And then a commotion coming.
Joseph Boakai going to send the money.
Okay. We can't depend on Joseph Boakai to say he will send the money, but the process it will take for Joseph Boakai to send the money, and I don't dispute it. Then I would need the crown people, the Bible people. Y'all know you're the crown people, the way you can chew with the Bible people. Everything good for the everything.
You guys are trouble people.
We're not trouble people.
You guys are trouble people. I want to lie to you. You guys are Mandodi, but you guys were the one who caused trouble for us.
No, Prince. We brought your praise song. We brought happiness to all of us and all of you.
Happiness you brought. You pity your own people. You be your own people in Grand.
Prince. I mean, Revolution God. Revolution God. A guy own ways of performing. But so I mean, we got Hooper too.
On your own people.
Prince, let discuss. Okay, let's go to the body party too. So because we that.
Prince, I have a question.
You're supposed
for
to tell
who?
Them. Well, thank you, Charlotte. We read dog.
But we born him before you read him. That we born him.
Yeah, ban on him again. You're getting to all we read him.
Oh man, that our blood, that our PP read there. Sorry to say. Yeah, what your question was it?
Go ahead, man.
Okay, I read a comment from some Nemo. I know Neo, fella Neo. That I shouldn't say Guayao. What is that? Demetrius talk.
You're a woman, so you don't say it. It's against the crown tradition. You can't say Guayao. That thing shouldn't even pass in your mouth. It's not you that's supposed to say it.
Okay, I have a question. Where were Guayao when rebel were coming and they were running away? What did
you're not supposed to say it. You're not supposed to say it. So you don't believe in the tradition?
I'm not saying. I said, where were they when they were talking?
Rebel war is different from Kwaja. So lead that one. It's not reach to you. Prince, we're not hearing you. We're not hearing you, Prince. We're not hearing you, Prince. You put us on mute.
Yeah,
Okay.
Leave that stuff with the people tradition thing. My take is for us to listen to the tape and then discuss the tape. The God, what the God said, for us to discuss it.
Go ahead, Prince.
You hear me? Because what the God said, it like the God was frustrated with the people in the town.
Yes, he do.
They have Isaac Yambo, they have Isaac Yambo name all in the town. That he passed with about it. But they asking Isaac to get almost $8,000 to $9,000 before you pass. I don't think he had that kind of money. So he reached to the place and said, let's just move on. Because we're not getting that kind of money. You're going to get it for $5,000, 2 cows, it's almost $3,000. Because I bought cow in December. Then you're going to get it for 10 bags of rice. You're going to get it for oil. And you're going to get it for chicken soup and pepper and salt and all that kind of stuff. But then they'll have the feast. You are in the town. The people find your son bones, your remains. And you want to tell me you're under the tree. You're the tools on under the tree. I know to go. You ain't able to celebrate the man. You want to bring money. But Mr. Zoe, I want to ask you, what those days, do they do these things? Do they ask for this kind of money? You bring money when they bring in your family. Somebody died, maybe somebody died in Montreal, they bring the body. Do they do these things?
The only thing Prince, I can speak to, and I saw when my father passed, when a man passed and the woman is in the family, and then she won't leave the family, they pay back the money. They call it dowry, pay back dowry. That one people can do it. When a crime message bill, a potential person dies in the family, that way can be different. The kind of demand can be different. The case of this one that shocked me, and I'm out of words. And if that happened, and it happened anyway, because all the audios, there are more than 10 audios that came out from that whole
more than 10, but I'm going to give you 2 tonight.
Okay. So it is true that it happened.
The team from Bobo 2 on tonight, so I'm going to play 2. When you can't play 2, I'll play. And
it happened. It's a true thing that happened. So my saying to it is, it was wrong, Prince, to have requested.
Why would it? Maybe mommy knew at the last minute that when she get past with the body. Why would it blaming her?
No, so if I should tell you again, Isaac, as elder president and Israel family representative, because remember now when Nessie passed, there was this squabble on the mat as it relates to Nessie and Zwao relationship. So most of the Zwao went on the mat the first or 2 days or something. And what they call
Zwao, not a Doe group of people.
That Doe group. And the leader of the Zwao right now in Morovia on the men's side is Festus Zion. And if I'm not making a mistake.
Festus Zion,
he was on the mat earlier.
Listen, you hire by Zopeno, he works right now NSA. So what do you?
I don't know. Thank you for that information.
I'm giving you information. I don't tell them the man work with NSA.
So,
what do I want to lie?
So this is what happened, Prince. And then later on, something came up when Mommy spoke with them and said, I trust this and I trust that. And then somebody as well left the mat, including Mr. Festus Zion. But then all of Zwao left on the mat too. Lefty Wege and other people, the Isaac Nabo. They make sure to cover that face of the Bow people as well and the Tuzon people. So they stay on that mat, they held to the mat until the good job was done. I said he left the mat.
Isaac
yes, Isaac as well, man.
So at least still by the children.
So Isaac Nabo should be praised.
You cannot blame Isaac for staying because he's from the
I thought the blunder that was made from that particular family or that group, and then Isaac stood.
Isaac covered his students.
He covered the whole thing. That Samuel Doe today have a befitting reburial, and Nessie Doe their wife. Then remember again, Prince. You can remember when the Grand Association erected the Doe monument in Zwedru.
Yeah.
Again. The only Zwao person or somebody that directly from the Zwao, the Samuel Doe family, again, But they say Isaac Nabot that flew from Hero, and he spoke there. I can send you that video that one I get it. He spoke there very well to represent again the Zwao family, the Tuzon people, the Bawo people. He lifted our face again, all our faces again. That is say Isaac Nabot that stood for us. They've gone time again with the burial of Nesido, the death of Nesido. So I thought when we come on or when we're in our late chat rooms, we should praise Isaac Nabot and say thank you. We blunder.
I think what I got stood up for Isaac for.
We blunder.
Mr. Zoe, your tell your fellow Nemo. He wish can to me nothing interesting me now. Your tell him.
Yeah, need a new bed. What you really coming for, man? We can't do show.
We blunder.
You recommend keep
We
it
blunder.
again. We don't recommend talk about it too.
Let's say even if we had if there's an issue between the mommy doe who is our daughter, and mommy say or say this and that. That what I the members who deny born Malu son who got wisdom the day. That me will sit down inside and say because Bati son say or Bati daughter say. So I shouldn't go, I don't want to Bati wife wakekeeping or Bati wakekeeping. Make the members well. I will march there with all of my family from my culture. And let's see what about the children will say, no. So we blunder, and then I say that was stood for the family. We should come on and praise Isaac Nabot instead of blaming Isaac Nabot and calling all sorts of names.
Yeah.
He did well. I said they well.
1 minute, man, finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, they no guys are threatening how they call Moise. They really know the transition. Who say women can discuss transition? When we enter Africa, you don't see women entering in men's society bush.
They did it.
They really know crime.
They went there.
Transition. Yeah, women can enter. Women can discuss those things. They got women that are the men.
So much
No, in Africa they got the crown and at the same crown.
Much arguing a man.
So we're talking Prince.
I mean, call your name. Where you calling from?
Mali Henson there, calling from Connecticut.
Oh, okay, Henson. Okay.
I'm a go and chain.
The man
okay, Henson.
In the middle. Gobo and chain.
What they know about tradition, they talking tradition. Who take woman can
yeah. Henson, hold on small for that tradition thing you're talking about when it comes to women, right?
But a woman can't come more and be doing go out.
Let me tell you, Prince. I mean, Henson.
Yeah, could well no, but you know, man.
Henson, you can't tell me when the women talking.
Why you call with them? Avoren.
I mean, Henson.
Don't do that.
Henson, don't talk about Avoren too. Henson, let me inform you now. Let me inform you. That idea just brought.
You're not threatening 1 minute. Philip is not threatening our sister. You want to tell our sister she cannot come among men and be saying what she said.
Don't be calling names at all. Don't be calling names. She must not be calling names. That's it.
Okay, Henson, let me just inform you the tradition you're talking about. Your gobble kind of man. You say your gobble chairman, right?
You say gobble chain. Look at that play. Where Henson coming from?
All right. The chain, gobble, they are the same thing. Yeah, but Henson, in the traditional bush.
But you remember, you can't understand one.
My man.
Okay, Henson, hold on. Let me bring you to a point, Henson. Henson, let me bring you to a point. Henson. Okay, when the crowd, according to our tradition, when the elders are in the shrine, when they in the bush, what they call bendy,
woman can enter there.
You can see woman you sitting down in the bendy to discuss.
Enter bendy before. What can you talking so?
In bendy that play, woman can sit down.
Woman enter bendy here before.
Where?
I said woman can enter bendy.
When the devil ready to dress to come out, the woman go in front. They go in front of the shrine to be thinking. Woman can't be there to make decision. What are you talking about?
But what's up with it? When somebody say Guayao to next, what's up with that Guayao? It's just a thing.
No, Mose, we just say.
You can say that, Mose.
No, Mose, when you say Guayao, you know what is the meaning of Guayao? Tell me.
Your question is all yeah.
Yeah, tell me what is the meaning of Guayao? Say you know it, Mose.
I will say Guaya or sling. Mom, mercy. Let's listen.
I say stop. Let's play the music. Play that thing again, friends, because my body is giving my body.
Let's listen to Bazarata.
Evangelista. Yeah, I'm here. Good afternoon. Ina wajao. Guajao, Evangelista, Guajao.
They move, so they will move you too. You want big woman to defy people?
Tell you, the man who sent me the theory, Papa, we were talking the theory, he listened to the show.
When you enter Grand Level, you'll be.
And you're never be where you're not far from Bowo Tucson. And he know I will gain your face picture. Let me tell you now.
Mommy.
Oh
no, what happened to the war? They all run away with us. What?
That was a traditional man, so there was no way traditional people can fight.
We can be in our own. My mom, she's the one when the devil comes out. She's the one that have the plate in her hand. That sit on, so I have it. I can be right there when they're dressing it. Watch out, now watch out.
Mommy, don't do that, please.
Oh man.
Stop.
I did
the born no.
Mommy, can you talk to that audio where I play, please? I think you listen to it and lead that level where you on.
Yeah, I listen. Yeah, Mr. Debo.
You want me to play?
Yeah.
I play the audio because people were playing. One guy say, "Mommy, pay me." Can you imagine a man say, "Mommy, pay me"?
That mommy send the audio.
No, listen now. They say, "Mommy, pay me." Now I was talking for.
That audio mail.
I was advocating when they say, "Do they pay me the money? Why just about that? They put bury the man. They give me some of the money." Can you imagine? But I want Evangelist to listen to the guy.
Yeah, I'm on say. I'm chat on Melana dear, Dickever, Sia, say night children, no do, you good winning, we are seeing. And now you are naturally low Palancan, you know, when Guru Cla, one look. Yeah, Josephine, yeah, all to in account. And on a small sign, I'm picking Lucien. More Wagan, more lay Pablo. Like Blau Low, no Blau Lobo. I'm boy, I was an through no bang. Child room as a swallow, child room, child room, Chetan, watch our room. Anyway, say, Bo, why it is I can't go in our family who's this wow name. I give a was an through, I know. I give a was an through, Bo. Then we go that's why, oh, one this one. I said, and you and said, Tiatembo said, Winnie, say, Blanny, my say, one saying, well, I Lila, Taba, and quit a cooler, Boyo Lopa, or no say a lotty, want by Lila. You know, my dear cow, dear. It really might do menu, I did blow to a more serious not tender you. On the Agbandia, case I hear Papa Jean, and they play aqua, number one. But I gain it. Okay, I'm Bibro sang out near Papa Maintain Kaufler near, Bible one near, say, Rando, Jedney, or Nation, or the near one. Yeah, I read okay. Oh, you cover by doing it. Well, I lean out by Tian and date by ye. You are still a Boku Piolo and Boku Piolo, blah, why I tea. And my tea, the Cabana, amen no. Corda. You saw that tea, the Cabana point of Monaswan, it's ranky. Here, well, Cauda. In your dollar, well, I did down a Kayano, a Bokupa, blah, and Boji, and the Amano, you were all only, which are $5,000 you were. Angeli. Bliasson, probably poor, Chinablon. And was so jealous in our place over. Who says that? Who's Yabla and you know who's here? As I won't. And what chat on Cabal no. Boy, I said, Druba, boy, will say, you bought there. Same rando, you ain't bought there. And I don't know. Ulaka, you know, they are big daddy. At Tati. Marty, I tell you, Musa, the one who queer about wedding. I'm la lady, and Ludo Jay. A Cabana Mesa. My do one walk, my mom played though. No man, I know part 2, and man with part 1. Wait, and man.
Correct.
Man, part 2, no. Yeah, only. On a 7 do you know, Chiro, your bite, don't your clap.
Kajokoya Nulua.
Yes, I tell you on book. Now, near Suawe, West and die, that's what 3 ounce wow. All I'm less is in the room when I won't look. I'll cover so when I was I need Bain and I believe we. I sit to watch today, don't dinner. But they didn't have to be where I see a poet, no, anyway. I'll do the name book. Got one was see a cake. And say what I do so, but bitch, you be a war. You be a talent, you be a bow. Young Willie, I'm swallow. I say, I look in your civil yard, or I'm my family, you can again learn, do this, a bear, the moon, and take your man in the mic. On swallow, today on today, say, look, yes, a program. And I do a lot there, call I do a lot there, and a cake one, and you are today, do check. And as a program, book and also say, I was a lot today, but when you can, today on back. So I would go 10,000, we buff you buy. I'm doing a last sip on, but we would do say, oh, bad time, maybe we'll be 10,000 English. You today, we come up on I'm all here with the boy. You must say, no problem with Blake. Yeah, anxiety. No sign, the babu banyo under your tramba. Bill. I see can't say, Auntie Ocean. Chaya man, I do, especially I see no one and do it. Man, a by boy, which I think chat on men where moon doesn't do ye, would you true? Somewhere, would you tell you? I think you know, they're correcting what no, and see, and Lubla. My dear Moody, say, would you play? You know, there were more balam one play. Let's say, Ellen, you say, would you play kind of mouse? Yeah, but you know, there were bounce one play. Young Moody, young Willie. And you are well know who was yellow. A boy, I see bar and watch at Uncle Bay. Said winning, and say, also was one, Moza, some reduction on your back, or let's say, big bandine, who block a by mellow. No, quite like bandibo. Well, you know, well, and get where your body, the new or pussy were now, Mockerel, poet, you are there as you want you. Can you know? Answer to you. God, no lonely marker, you are well and sound in my tour. That one see you money on long by leader, no one was see at the other year. Nobody believe it. When the queer did it. Only there's a depot lawyer on the opponent, but quick by way, by yellow knock here, a bad lawyer on the hour. I said, what did he? Put that in your one. No near a bump on your soul.
For me, Evangeline, tell you honestly, God.
You are one player. You are one player. Not job one player. In player.
She said she taking as a horseman.
Yeah. That have men to talk. Then they give you 5 LD, then you just mute. And so people just be walking over you. The man said everything.
He say he carry money, so get 10,000, carry money back.
Yeah.
Money refusing.
Everybody, dignity, some people respect their pride. It's not people, they get an ego, stupidity, pride, and they get people that respect their pride. And this is the man that respects himself. And I appreciate him. So I don't think he can just come, oh yeah, I get money, and talk to the people in a kind of way. Lay baby, like you know, zo, monsieur, I know monsieur, because they pandi alwana, ableana get out of my. But then everybody you can rub on. The people they are people who can give birth to you. But you don't have no respect for them.
So, but that's so now.
Evangeline, you think that's why they did not carry the body to zone what you just heard? They want $5,000. They want 2 cows. They want oil. They want rice. You think that's why they don't have that money? That's why they went with straight to Zoe with the body?
That's the point we're discussing, Evangeline.
Yeah. Hold on, Mr. Host. They trying to able to get all that team. If that whole thing was going to start with peacefulness, no argument behind it, Zoe wasn't trying to do the talking all type of nonsense. Those children are going to get together. Even when their sister, when old man came on here on your show, and the last time, she praised Man Susie. She said, this woman loved me. That woman would have come and talked to those children. And maybe they were going to say, you know what? You let our power do something. But Zoe, the one that messed up everything, will keep calling it me, whether you like it or not. That Zoe started, Zoe and Silu started the whole chaos.
The people them been making fight. Then the old man, he been bullying the old man. They're talking about those we know who he is. He's also man, we know that.
But I want to do in
yeah.
they ask for all the money before they bring the person back in your main town.
Yeah, just for the man to enter your own town, you're asking for the heart and the intestine and everything else. Like he coming to another Burkinabe people town for what? So that they spoil their own thing. They didn't talk to themselves. They messed the whole thing up. All the big people that were in the zoo bush waiting, they would have put Zoe in her place and said, no, you
Zoe wasn't there. No, Madam
Zoe was there.
The man says Zoe cost the people you don't get and get them 10,000.
Yeah, that's why I say
you saw the people and get them 10,000. You don't hear what they're saying?
I said that the same thing that
not move from beyond Zoe. Y'all know, not move from beyond Zoe. Y'all should know that.
In the video I'm listening, I can hear Bobo very well.
When I'm from beyond Zoe, when you do wrong, I will tell you that you're wrong. I said this was wrong.
They ain't bring money to come sugar co up.
Let's listen to Omer Ericon, Mr. Ericon, Honorable Ericon. You on the phone, you on the line. Mr. Con, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Prince, and I want to say thanks to your panelists for the input.
Okay.
You know, I followed the show, I sat listening, but I said, let me give one or two words.
But the gospel, you understood it?
The man, now, man, Prince.
Asking the man question.
The man asking me, yeah, clearly.
I don't know that now people don't understand both. I couldn't remember why I can understand. I say I don't understand dimensions where both when
you're the only claim that too hard to understand.
Right, you know, when it comes to the dialect, I'm happy. You know, that's why sometimes when you're talking and you put in little Konavo, I can laugh when I'm listening to your show. Okay. I can laugh when you come here and say, you they are laughing.
No, I don't call it witchcraft and I call it witchcraft and again, witchcraft.
But then let me deal with the other two now. Sorry, I know they will not do me nothing to.
On a serious note, fast forward. I listened to the guy. That guy, I think, I'm sure he's somebody very important. Very important. And I like the way he talked.
Mr. Cohen, I'm stopping you. I try to tell the man to come and show the man say in it. Oh no, where do you to come on the show?
Oh yeah,
see, but I extend my thanks and appreciation to him, at least for bringing to light, because some of us, I felt bad. I mean, to admit honestly, when the body did not pass to Tuzon, I said, in any way, at least they should have passed. But when I started before this to tonight, the first thing I heard was that they plan to seize the body in Tuzon. If they were to pass there, they will seize the body.
Yeah.
So that's what made I say to say, somebody from Tuzon went and and told actually about it. Say if you try it, you'll have problem. They're planning to seize the body. I didn't even know about the money business until tonight.
Yeah.
So Prince, continue to do what you're doing. Our tradition, you don't do that. That's the town the man built. When Doe became president, Doe went to school in Zaytown. From there, he went to Baptist school before he joined the Army 71.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that time, my cousin, they were the one that joined Army 1971. I was in 7th grade at that time, in July High. So, the man come and you're demanding money before they can bring that's this.
And they're bringing the man daughter. Why they cannot carry the woman rule the now they get it. They need to come. They need to wake up and come. The people want almost 8,000 or 9,000 dollars before they can bring Doe body in town.
Those are exposing them.
The place when he became president, he stopped going to Zweto. Built airstrip in Tuzon. When they say ministerial meeting, Doe would transport ministers to Tuzon for ministerial meeting. and then you're demanding money. People who on the Santa Cruz Prince, my session in now, we are the quick people. Santa Cruz can come on our side. And at there, Santa Cruz, all the people know they can't challenge us.
Yeah.
The quick people, they can't. So when they say that, I don't go there. So what I'm saying is that you not blame mommy from this to night. I am, in fact, from the onset, I was with mommy. And I want to say thank you through your show to Isaac now. He did a very marvelous job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle.
I don't care what the people will say. If he has not done so, it would have been chaos.
It's great.
Now people, they may want to seize their own, but now people would not allow them to seize Nancy's body.
Yeah.
You saw what the children did when they blocked the army people at the wounding there. We don't scare. Now people don't scare. You can't do that.
We are just little people.
I'm using your platform tonight to extend my thanks and appreciation to all the Nyawo boys for their bravery.
Yeah.
For their bravery. I want to say thank to them.
Yeah.
And I'm praying hard that in the future when I go, I will meet with them.
Yeah.
Yes. For their bravery. You know, but Dimitri know that they know us. You know how they call us, the Nyawo people? Friends? They call us Osi Yoruba. When we want to go to war, we attack in a team. We don't wait for in a night.
Oh yeah.
The guy here who they call the people, the people choice, he say, you guys that are women that are chanting our tradition thing, you need to stop. He's trying to hold. Yeah,
mommy, you don't do that.
Mommy, you don't do that.
You don't do that. You know your family.
The man is telling me here I will be liable for that. I don't want the bold people, the Johnson people to hold me liable for any tradition outbreak or traditional breach tonight. Please.
From her mom's side. Let me tell
you please respect our tradition and don't do it tonight on the Prince Double Show. I'm a Kunabo man or nobody of the bold people. So you gotta respect our tradition, please.
Yeah, Prince, let me conclude. Mommy is my niece from her mom's side. Her mom is my sister.
She got trouble.
So
I wanted to marry mommy, but I ran away.
Okay, I hear you, Uncle. I take out.
You know your family. You know your friend. You have your from your session. You don't do that.
Okay.
When the people say, don't say that, especially you as a woman. You don't do that. We are here. But the tradition is still there.
Yeah, Uncle.
We don't do it. Our people are doing it. We can't disrespect it. I don't do that.
Yeah. Respect the Western tradition, so respect.
When I reach to my village, my father's side, and my mother's side, that's the Santa Cruz people. So I go there too because I am their son. When they see me, they expressively come down from my pocket. So I go there too.
Okay.
She says she's not going to do that. She listens. She's not going to.
Call my uncle.
She and Mercy Garo, they're not going to go.
Yeah, Mercy stop.
The people choice, I understand it. I this is my show for real. If they're doing it, I need to put stop to them. They cannot do that to our tradition. All these Jesus Christ thing you're doing here, Jesus Christ, if you talk about our tradition, you say the respect tradition and respect the authority.
You are right.
This is the only show we have. I listen to it almost every night. I listen to it.
Especially when I start advocating for the Niao woman. And so.
No. What are you talking about? All the time. Not only when you stop out.
They say, "Why you?" My other opponent call me. They couldn't hold man. They say, "What you doing?" I said, "The woman is a Liberian. She's a Nigerian. She's a human being." I say, if you're, I don't know your Kunamu, I will still speak. The woman was marginalized by a group of people, and I must expose these people. Is my job to expose these people for honor the truth. Who are to grow? They are Madonis.
So, friends, extend my thanks to the guy who spoke on your tape. I really want you.
I wanted to bring the man, but the man said you can't see he's one of the big guys over there too. Traditional. The guy even invited me to Tucson. Can you imagine the man said when he came that bro, come to Tucson?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy invited me. I don't call these people. They're not joking. I don't call these people. I don't call the people in the town. Look, the Tucson people, I finished telling the Tucson people, the Bow people, you from Babla town, you from what kind of town in Tucson, the Amadoni. When you harm me, you will die the next day. When you kill me, you will die the next day. When I harm you, I will die the next. So it's just vice versa. So they can just look at me, they say, they got what would do to them, man. It may get big more. What would do to them, man?
It's the same thing with Niao. It's the same thing with Niao and Kana. We get two.
The time where I saw the tradition, the time I saw the tradition play in America was when we went to the Chien people stuff. The Chien district in Iowa. I think it was certain part of last year. This woman from Tucson and Barzon woman.
Yeah.
The people cook their big cow hair. They put it in the pot. The woman we waiting to eat it. The woman grab the whole pan and start carrying it in your car.
Yeah,
and the people walking behind the woman, they're walking behind the woman, they're baking the woman, will bake you. They putting money in the plate, will bake you. I said, well, for the woman, I'm going to eat. The person said, no, we can't make it, we got to bake her, she got to accept it before we take the car. I said, man, y'all need to try to, man, before I'm going to eat.
Prince, you don't joke with that.
They begged the woman, it was wearing Daniel Pine with all the poor Sarah Coop, what name, man, Charles Cooper, all they put in the bag the woman, they gave her some money, she left the pot, they took the thing, and they brought it here, then they said, I said, man, I'm going to take that thing. The papa, they said, no, you can't do that thing. You can't do it.
Prince, I have a question for my pa.
Yeah, ask him.
Papa, hello. I got a few questions, and my question here is, one of the question is, no, I want to say something before talking. Ask my question. I know I respect my tradition. I grew up as a Niao woman.
I'm telling you, you should kill cow.
Unan about the I won't say any kana. So I grew up as a Niao woman. I know the tradition. It's not supposed to be played with. And I have been, speaking out about the tradition that is supposed to be respected. If you guys have been following me on this media for the time I've been on here, I always highly speak of my tradition, which is the Crown tradition. So I just want to make that clear. It's not to be messed with.
What got you today to be doing what you do? To say
no, I didn't know if you are ignorant or something is different than you knowing it.
So you're ignorant.
Yes.
She lying.
I thought I was just saying something.
How was she being ignorant?
That's when you get on the board that make you know express yourself.
The woman can speak Crown, Nima Crown, African Crown, Butu Crown, and all the Crown what we get all around the place. Oh, Crown when she ready to get on the ball and quit the line lead. Yeah.
That's why she's speaking all.
So, what I'm saying, I just want to clear that you guys, if you've been following me, I've been.
Papa, who sent that tape to me? That guy who sent that recording, he listened to the show in Bobo tonight.
Yes, I know. I respect. I'm not in front of him, but I respect him. I'm not in front of him.
That's a reason evangelist tie your feet tonight, so that I can see your feet.
I respect that, Papa. Yeah. So let me ask the Papa before you leave. Now, let me ask the Papa before you leave. Let me ask it, Pape. I just hear that I respect the tradition and I've been preaching about it. So this is my question. One of my questions is, where is this tradition with all those ill that are going on in our county? We haven't found Afro donor yet up to now. Where's the tradition?
Well, we all regret whatever situation that is going on. These things, sometimes there's a saying in now, when I put it now, you will understand it. You know what they can say? That the witchcraft. It means the origin of witchcraft is from a dummy place, or stupid. That's how the witchcraft look like. Sometimes, what make you think a woman that carry a child for 9 months can turn around and kill that same child in the witchcraft?
Oh, okay.
So that's how the witch look.
Okay.
The things that you are saying now, you said something earlier that all these things, where were they? And we had to run. If you try, you do your own, there are people that can surpass you. Our people fought. Do you know how long it took for them to cross Sesto River? You know what our people used to do in the witchcraft? When those rebels used to come, they were that bridge. In the witchcraft, they were like the bridge is lifted. When they come, they can't see the bridge. They did it, but people have to go and fight. When you fighting, the people plan for you too. They will fight.
What the fuck?
Yes, and that's how it's happening. Prince, let me tell you one more story, Prince. You know when Grand Jida University had a meeting with Doe. 86, and we went to the market. I think we're about 7. That's me, that's Southgate, that Daniel Johnson, that Ben Hardy, the late Lloyd Moreau, and 2 other people. Slubber, wasn't Slubber, and the president at that time was Thomas. One Thomas, he's a girl guy. He was the president of the university, Grand University Association. So Don was telling us, so gentlemen, right now, as I sit in my seat in this mansion, they throw bomb. If there's anywhere that air, once breeze will blow and pass that place, I will pass. Even in the plane, if they bomb the plane, wherever the air will pass, I will escape. So I was in my heart and said, yes. Nothing will happen to Grand people anymore. But the people fought for over 5 years. When they started, they fought. They went places until like menacing. These things, when you're doing it, there are people that give it to you, Prince. Somebody can go behind there and give. If you give $10 and somebody go behind and give $20, they'll give you something better than what the person better than what they give you. So that's how these things happen. But other than that, our tradition, which we respect it. I respect it. Seriously, I respect it. So thank you. Continue to do what you do, Prince. Sometimes we're not like it. We're not in our favor.
Yeah.
You are doing. I'm one person. Once you're doing it the right way, whether in my interest or not. I mean, sometimes I don't want to listen to it. I can't listen, but I will say that.
Yeah, almost I don't call it now. Put in the red way. I say now.
Yeah,
it's now. It's now. It's not both.
Rebel coming now. I'm gonna be there for me to call it the red way. I'm gonna follow.
Yeah,
Chew me. They can't swallow me. They can pull me down, papi. Utamu in watamu tata. Wana mlabe
Yeah, more down don't one, more down one.
But I looking at they chew me, they throw me down. They can't swallow me.
Uncle Eric.
No, you swallow me, you die. So you can put me outside.
Let me send my message to that old man.
Go ahead, man. Listen right now.
Yeah.
I try to persuade that Papa to come on the show.
Do you know his name, Prince?
And I'm giving you a
No, you don't need.
We can't get name.
Okay.
He's one of my sources.
Mr. Call me when you leave the show when you want somebody's name.
I said, man, not giving the name. Say you won't get a name, Demetrio. What wrong with you?
I said after the show.
Well, maybe Demetrio know the name. Maybe Demetrio know.
You won't be recognizing the Papa name for a voice? Don't give it.
I don't need
Go ahead, Mr. Kong. I
I
still need people to be talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Radio station here. In control.
Mm-hmm.
You had Jopo Alu and it with Jopo Alu on the song.
Mm-hmm.
Must they went talking. Nah, men were need with young man who song.
Mm-hmm.
Mo play man, I'm with men. Mo say man play, I'm with men. I'm team you. And then what you and Molly. Nah, Jopo. Then your year, if mon you is sa.
Mm-hmm.
Then your year must are you. Bo no cry, no will. Wamwana, quite different. What would you? That's how they say it. Luna, where you? And most get your boat no dancer. Yes, dancer. Australia, yes. So, Prince, I know he will hear my message. I want to say thank you very much.
I will tell him. I will tell the Papa in the morning.
Okay.
The people that the only people who don't man do that is Nyawo people, but the men are
won't be a dodgy.
Papa, thank you, Papa Ire. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I come in a little, please? If you before my uncle.
Go ahead.
Uncle Ire.
Let me beg.
No, she won't hear you. You want the woman for your niece want you to listen to her. Please listen, Mr.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much. You are my father, and you know me very well. I'm a jovial person.
He didn't want to pay the director.
Yes. No, he's from my mom's side, but my papa's side.
My man, Edward.
Yeah, I will tell Dana too. I tell Dana.
In-law.
Yeah. My uncle know the family I'm coming from. So both sides, Mao, Pao, I'm from that place. If those people that are listening, the guys that spoke, in $100 don't wait. Kanda. Any war, look, get it song, I was talking, I respect culture. My father is a person, he educated, but he taught me culture. And myself, I learned it by myself. So it's nothing for me to make fun of my culture, for people to misinterpret it. We come here sometimes to release our strength with joke. People going to hate you and misquote you and turn your voice around. But I don't mean no disrespect to anybody. They so your way. They know your way. So thank you, Uncle.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay.
That Papa who talking, I will tell him.
Impo says, Mommy, Impo Budekio, and no 50 there's Zoe.
Yeah, that Papa who voice on the thing tomorrow, I will tell him by 9 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
I will tell him Mercy Garo sent $150.
Yeah.
In my WhatsApp, and I will drop it to the man.
Mm-hmm.
You're sending feed though.
If you not put a sending feed, then when you think you get a sending
Okay, you put sending 20 hours for sending feed.
You know,
put a plenty feet on it.
Oh
It's a
man,
sending
I'm
song.
up to you. Put it 20 that down brick corn. You put a corn there for you.
I mean, Prince, you don't,
talking about sending money to
mommy?
the maid, talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same thing we're talking
Bon,
about.
on est à Coyen. Dans ma
okay,
bon.
mommy, listen.
and you're telling Zoa looking for horse more, but not for the plow.
The man will carry in the candy.
Me, I want the one for the candy.
I say you get top plenty.
I will.
There.
Flow.
And one part of the Bible, and they say, I'm a prayer them way.
But the soul don't pray. They don't say pray to God.
The papa I talk with the papa made the last video in the candy. You're in the candy. That was scary. He called me in the candy. I said, that thing level. Why you see? He sent a video. That I know the papa now you man. Dian. The papa not in Dian. I'm not calling out many you. I beg you. Papa will be giving me information in the candy.
Yeah. We go in there. What they call her?
That papa stood up to school.
I say myself will be there.
Yeah,
say anointing or Bible.
Swear.
Yeah.
Mommy. Mercy. That man stood up to Zoe. He said Zoe said after he calls he sent 10,000. I refuse it.
That is young boys then. The one then that behind him typing all day for him. I'll be like, y'all the young people, y'all went to school, y'all should know better. But you can't even they respect me and disrespecting older people because the modern world and anybody work on the floor. Then you want to disrespect somebody who can give birth to you. That's how some people quit their life could be started.
They say that particular you can't make money, but I don't want it. Allah demonstrate that what he said in that tape.
Exactly that what he said. He said after the insult, according to him, that rain on them the elders, the Zoe, not elder, but the Zoes, and yeah, Zoes and elder. By Zoe Penway, according to him, that he sent a $10,000 liberty to beg him, and few of them refused. And only three out of 1 or 2 or 3 of them accepted to share the money, but the few of them that were there, they refused. Yeah. Actually, for me, I'm still out of words. We got to discuss the issue because it popped out on social media. I just want to use it time tonight to let all of us know, whatever you're doing now, you got to be very careful because even in your own bedroom, your own phone can report you. There is no more secret. No more secret. A phone can go to shrine and Zoe bushes and bring out secret. There is no more secret. And what makes me happy on the other hand tonight is Isaac Nabo ni were being drag here in the mud that Isaac Nabo responsible. He what they call influence mommy do and then the body didn't go to, because I can remember when I came, I said the body should have gone to Tucson on every second time. And I call Isaac. And he said, I will talk to you. We still have after I will talk to you, Dimago. Thank God, he talked to me. I couldn't come on the show to explain it, but then God did it the other way around by releasing the few audios, not just one. The audio is not one. Let me tell you guys, more than 10 audios.
We'll play. Play all of them.
Send me 10. I want to play.
More than 10 audios, back and forth.
But you mentioned how you might know the man conversation me and you, me and the man conversation.
No, but the fact is, friend, I was afraid how you got it because it not supposed to be in your hand.
No,
I told the people say I let do it.
I got it. I got this thing. I guess I don't I alone, but I knew the reason I will keep it there. But for it to just I go low when I can't show now that you start. In fact, if I can't show you start playing in my heart cut. And my website I started sweating. Yeah. Yes.
All the way in Tembo to the border, they can call me and give me information.
Good.
For real, my heart caught. I said, for real. And I recognized the voice that was speaking. Even though I got...
When the people say, Prince won't be senator, I say, you relax.
But the good thing that make me happy is Mommy Doe did not disrespect the culture of our father people, but not carrying the body to Tucson.
From the videos,
For the audios, Isaac Nabo did not disrespect the Tucson people in fight. Isaac Nabo asked them that the body should go to Tucson.
Yeah.
They refuse. But they're telling it the other way around.
Let me tell you what the boy are doing now. When Isaac were coming to enter into Tucson with that body, they were going to get that 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
They negotiated in the audio, and they want again, Mommy.
We'll bring it out.
And must say they negotiated with Isaac. Isaac brought out 5,000 to 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
In the other audio, he said, "I'll give you 2,000." You and me negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
They brought the money to 2,000.
Wow.
They negotiated. You can hear the people negotiating on the phone.
People. Money.
I said, we're not get 5,000 people. We in total. They started negotiating for total.
Yes. The negotiation began from total. Yeah.
We in total. They negotiate. Say 5,000. I said, you can get the people. I said, begging the people. You know, all I play the audio y'all give out.
Well, one day we'll pay for the audio.
No, I beg you, Prince.
You want hire people? You want hire people when they get
out? This information is sufficient. No, Mananta, Mommy, Prince, I beg you. This information now is sufficient.
I will call the woman tomorrow. I tell the post, 2 young, beautiful women send me. Mommy, you send that money before I go tell the woman.
When they play, we'll put more money there.
No, Mommy. This thing is about we the poor people.
Going on in that place there.
Yo, wait, somebody speaking.
Yes.
Hello to Mercy, hello to my man, Demetrius West. Is it James?
Yeah.
They say
James, welcome.
They say you post me on evangelism before you, Jim.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about another day.
Thank you. Don't mind it, man. You got to be sharing.
With the great them also believe in culture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I say, number one, now when the senator you are pro-temp, open representative, we are representative. They are all 3 ball people.
Yeah.
Why they couldn't use that opportunity to bring and send the culture to go for party at that time?
Scary.
Now, because Mommy and all of you negotiate for black to play ballot, then that time, all people want show that.
Mommy, that bold woman is a strong bold woman.
So James, are you saying Mommy not bold woman?
With a male gene. With a male gene.
Mommy not bold woman.
Now a female gene.
Bowo brought the body that bowo. Mommy not bowo. Where?
Mommy that's Saji. Iron lady.
Hold on, let's listen to James. Let me listen to James.
Yeah, as you know, you are pro-temp of the Senate. Bow. We got Zopeno representative. Bow. We also got representative. Yeah, bow. So the 3 bow we couldn't say elegantly. We break no ballot. You couldn't do it that one. Mommy negotiate with the ballot.
Okay. Let me answer your question. James. Please hold on, Mommy. Please hold on. The man asking your question. Let's answer him. We'll get the answer to it. James.
Yeah.
James. Let me answer that question. I personally Demetrius work with Manando for some time. If you can remember, we were at the invitation of Charter 1998. We were at Hotel Africa for 7 months, 7 days with Manando. Now the reason, let me tell you the reason. We be behind this thing or in front of it because we know what this woman went through. She and I left the country together in foreign land. I don't want to dwell on that tonight. But I'm telling you the reason. What Nessie wished for, Madame Doe wished for, that what just happened. Madame Doe wanted her husband to be recognized statewide and get a state burial. So Madame Doe was still living and she was advocating with presidents from Charles Taylor to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. At that point in time, Isaac Nabo that you're calling now, Zoe Penu or Rufus Bell, could they have gone in to ask for state burial when the woman is living and she was asking her husband to be state buried? In fact, when you listen, the President Elliott did not recognize that Samuel Doe was a president.
Huh? Why they could not do that?
My brother, that's what we just said here. That's why all of us back in Nessie, right? That's what back in Manando. Because the woman have
they even sued Nessie for how you
the woman have the legitimate right, Prince. The woman have the legitimate right to negotiate for her husband reburial. The cousin or the people you're talking about, they couldn't have done it. They could only come behind the mother. And remember,
they could not support a woman.
No, they supported that. What I'm saying, like I say Nabo work for the woman. I say myself, we work for the woman.
You know that Rufus the woman went to court.
I was there. That mean you telling me I'm supposed to tell you. No, in the case of Rufus, no point of information. In the case of Rufus Bell, they not sue Nesedo.
And Nesedo sue because he had a grape for the money.
Thank you. That was the story.
Nesedo gave brother the money what he grape. If brother were the front that or wherever he came, brother.
Prince, they say now, but you can't do this. They say small.
Look, I used to talk to the woman. You know what I left Labrador? I left Labrador June 24, 1990. I never went back to Labrador until 2008.
So that point is correct, right?
All that suing one going, I didn't know about it. I spoke to Nancy Doe. She gave me the info before I would interview the woman.
So, Prince, what I'm saying here, I stand by the woman. I stand by Madame Doe. They live in so rest in peace, and I continue to stand with her.
Because you like defending the people.
No, I'm not defending them. They are saying, no, mommy. Let's be realistic now. They saying why they did not ask for Samuel Doe burial. So I gave him reason why they couldn't ask for Samuel Doe burial.
Mr. Zway,
Yes.
When Jackson is with the other people, then took the woman to court. Who were the lawyer? Neto Lai. The woman confirmed into me.
You say Neto Lai?
That your Neto Lai for LDC. What we're going with Labrador Petroleum now, LPRC.
No, you're not with LPRC. No, Prince. Prince. Neto, Prince. You know the Neto Lai you're talking about? 1991. Prince. Hold on now. 1992. When Che sued Madame Doe, they also rest in peace, and Che too. Neto was nowhere. He was a little child coming up. He was nobody. Neto came to prominence during the 2005 elections when he went with Unity Party. That's how they making assistant minister, and from that deputy minister and minister proper. That's how he went to. So it was different person. It was not Neto like.
Just when they back and forth because her husband was not there to protect her. And her children, they were small, so they were bullying her.
My point here is that two young people, my doddies, what you're doing in Tucson, you're not a Tucson man. But what the two young people are doing,
we all not like it.
It will make it will make Liberian women as a whole, to be afraid of the two young people. They marry two young men the two young men die, they will add a Nigerian movie to put the men and the children out of the house.
Yeah.
They don't care what the children and the woman eat. They put them out.
They will be carrying out from court to court.
And take the house and take all the property.
And Prince, that's what we're kicking against. That's what we all of us kicking against.
Make him out and went against Joe and came against the bold people.
Thank you.
That's why I started letting mommy from. We get some of us get women, we get children who are girls. And we don't want no nonsense to happen to them.
Thank you.
That's why we will talk. We're not into Nigerian. We don't make Nigerian movies.
Prince, the veteran is not from Tucson. Who ain't Tucson for the all?
My man, whether he's for Tucson, he's for under the tree, he sat the tree. Then they are the Kununyundo. That's how I consider these people. When they put talking about what people are from Seibo, they say Kunembo.
Point of correction, Prince. Point of correction. Let's get record straight here. Let's get record straight.
Is he a man damages where you want to move yourself from Tucson?
No, let's make record straight here. I said it from the onset. I am a bubble man. No, I don't care myself. Zaytown is the center of Bow. And I'm from the capital city of Bow. That's what I'm saying. Zaytown is the capital city of Bow.
No, the people from the tree. Let me tell you, the people
From
from
under the tree, they say
the
Tucson.
people, Mr. Let me tell you one thing about the people from under the tree. My father was. Let me tell you now, Mr. Zoe.
So you put it in English.
My father went to Montreal in 1967, 66, 67. So 1975, he started working with.
I'm
from Zaytown.
Let me tell you now, my father started working with, now listen, my father started working with National Bank of Liberia, but before 1968, 69 to 1975, he was working with Information Ministry.
I'm on y'all.
He was a journalist. He took all those things he got. I mean, pictures upon pictures and information upon information. One man died in your bubble area. They took a bar zone man, policeman, pine. A line was pine. And he was pine. My father told me that story because he covered the story as a journalist. That the man died, Nemo, what they call it, Nemo. And they took that.
Oh, you mean WP Nemo?
That man was a police officer from Bajon District. They buried the man under that puppy. Though they know. When the news got to Doe, he was devastated. They buried a living human being under the damn man who had died. Let me tell you, that man died. They play the man got high blood pressure in that. Papa could not stand on man or you know, man. How would they take another human being and bury a living being under a dead man?
Prince, hold on, let me help you.
I will dig all his story and tell you all his story.
Yeah.
I'll show your pictures. I'll show your pictures.
The minister run away. Oh, he has.
I'll show you information about my father had pictures upon paper, double third man and time.
Yeah.
So the thing I'm talking
about. But you're not showing yourself, then you say I run away. Then why you can't show yourself too?
I was saying, are you talking about people burying people and you close yourself?
Man, they call him Wallo. I don't know whether you're captain or lieutenant.
But Elani was pine.
No, don't mix it up. The man in Wallo.
Wallo, we not get Lani. The power point, Yanni Wallo.
It should be like John Wallo.
When you not know the story, I tell you the story. I tell you, my father told me that story. I still remember that story.
But we were living your father commenting, but we were living grand either.
He was a janitor. You were not on the fee.
But I'm saying, the man talk about you were married to the Shaker auntie from Zanwokora.
That man, they buried that man, mommy, in that state on Grady Addison stories are coming up.
Hold on, I told when the man wanted to wear the truth, how did it happen?
They catch a man, buried the man, Samuel Holiday. He was very angry with them.
Yeah.
That's what is beyond. If it's true, then it's beyond evil. And those type of things that they can pass on to your great-great-grandchildren because the curse goes on.
The people from the two zone, they don't all the ball, but the people from the two zone people, they are the troublemakers. They were the troublemakers in the Republic of Liberia. I'm telling you.
We used to go to 2 zone to watch the Max dancer. And when you want to drink water, they say, no, you go to the family house. No water for you to drink. Water, then you could take water from
we're talking about human life.
On the
When I take water from someone,
carry put water in the buggy and put it in here and carry it.
Okay.
I'm talking about police officer who the people bury on one paper who died in for 2 zones, and they say the men are so, the men are big men. It is that
what I heard, they wanted to use one people
and the 2 zone Bowo people.
Who that's that?
Am I lying? My baby, cover that story.
Who you asking now? Who you asking? What are you lying, Prince?
You're hard now. You're down here.
Where you seeing the truth that Prince. Not lying.
My Papa showed me. The Papa told us. The old men were feeling uncomfortable. They were all crying people, but they were feeling uncomfortable. The old men felt uncomfortable. The old men, my Papa, Kunemo. Say Igbo.
Because it could have happened to him.
Okay, what I say, the papa felt uncomfortable, the papa was very discouraged. The papa was thinking, why are you crying?
You know, Prince, when there is leadership somewhere, you always hear news of stuff. Some of the things may not be true, some of them they could be true. Hold on, James. James, hold on.
That man was not true.
James,
are you trying to tell me that my father was a liar?
No. I said, Prince. Let me give you the guy in question from here. They say I don't want to be exact because I was not present, but he's a Bao man. He's from poor town.
Wait, listen. Who on the phone? Listen, the man wasn't from poor town. He's not from town. He's from Bazon district.
Are you from any place?
He was a Bazon district man.
He's a human being.
But I don't know the circumstances that led to his death.
It's not in Bazon district.
It's in Bazon. It is.
My story coming up now.
So your story is what I'm saying.
But they told me the man from Bazon district. That's what he told me.
Oh, okay. Then he's right.
The man was he not a police officer?
He was a police captain.
My father told me the man was a police officer. They took that police officer, they kidnapped the man, and buried the man on another human being who died, another dead body.
The man is George Wallow.
So, okay.
You want to listen to the information?
Well, Mr.
City, the man's name is Washington. It's not George Wallow.
Was the man not a police officer?
James, his name was Washington.
Was the man not a police officer? He was a so obviously, mommy or Mercy, what my father told me back in the 80s,
yes,
was not lying. That mean he even told he was like discussing it with friends.
He was traumatized. He was traumatized.
He was just happy to be around the neighbor who has children in the living room, and we heard it.
All the things saying the man is feeling uncomfortable.
Then what me I do?
The matter is very uncomfortable because you know that we're gonna say something. Eh?
And that's and Prince will want you
of
to
course, myself, James, and all of you. Of course, I'll be uncomfortable because when it comes to human blood or in somebody dead, somebody died, I have to be uncomfortable because it's not a good thing to kidnap somebody according to this to allegedly bury the person on a dead body. I mean, I would not suppose such thing. I wouldn't want to be part of such thing. So yes, of course, I have to be uncomfortable when I'm hearing this kind of story, especially when it's coming from my backyard. But again, I was not present, so I can't speak to him. Yes. Yeah.
We get a story there, my brother. We get a story there. No, that's the guy who call the guy Bow Error. I will call in America. I will call two names right now. I will call their name.
Don't call people name.
Oh, okay. What I brought all the problem to the crown people today in our branch.
Yeah. And Demetrio, why you're there? What people you're like air business? Like it's all
because we are educated. Because we are educated. I'm gonna answer your question now.
At least Evangelista, when my father then was discussing, I think 1980 something was not 1985. It was not because the old man died when they said Kuyangpa took over and they arrested him, allegedly arrested him, and then he had a heart attack and then he died.
Yeah.
So to bury him, they say he was a big guy in the O2 zone area, and they had to bury somebody. So they caught that guy, they caught that people, police officer, and they buried the guy. This story must be told. These things
Prince,
must be told to view ourselves.
What I heard about
that man been for years, that man's spirit been roaming around.
This one or one of the bury Prince.
Prince, what I heard, the story I heard about, they said, Aaron Carr from Chicago, his brother used to teach in Tucson. They call it the late Harris Card. They planned to catch him that night. Somebody went and pinched that how he left and went back to Johnson. That's the story, but I don't know after that. I just hear about the other man tonight. But that's the story I heard, that they were supposed to use Harris Card.
Mommy, I used to live in Aquero Village. They are Prophet Keys.
I don't know how true it is. So
all were in a same school, Rainbow Confidence in Abidjan over there in Aquero Village. So when Ofwe died in 93, they were catching people or wherever. They caught the guy now in New York, Bokomo Jones, a Loman guy. The people, when they come from up, they come from Yukon or wherever. His parents used to live in Makori, but he was going to school in Aquero Village. So that night they came and they stopped to the road are going to Benjoville, and where the bus will put people down. Then we walk to our school campus. The guys were walking, the people, and they have palm trees in our area. They chased the guys. They caught Bokoma Jones there, but the men started crying in. They were speaking English, crying. So the other people left them. But Ofwe died, they wanted Ivorian people to catch Ivorian to bury the people on Ofwe.
Yeah, those people, they are accounts. That's what they do.
They start speaking, they crying in English. How they left Bokoma Jones. Those children were traumatized. Me and the man on campus together, me and Bokoma Jones in the same class. The man he didn't go to school for almost 2 months because the guy was
go to school.
The guy was disturbed. I think in New York now. The Bokoma Jones, my man, Bokoma Jones. We used to talk about obviously we stop now. That's what they did to the guy from the area. They buried the guy on Omen Nemo. That's what my father said.
The man in Nemo?
The bow paper they buried the man on the man in with Nemo. My father said that thing in the play woman. The papa was trauma. My father was an elder. You are in the 50s. He was traumatized. You cover the story.
So let's turn the table around a little bit and go back to the
video having his getting sweaty.
The video is uncomfortable.
He just didn't want side now.
Our beginning. Look,
my problem, Dimitri, my boy.
Nah.
When you begin, when you say it now somewhere, those things get in your mind. It stays in your mind for forever until you die. That one thing stay in my mind. And the Jonathan Road stay in my mind. 1978, 79, they were facing that road. I still can.
So, Mr. Double, I want to take this time tonight.
Mr. Double, if your father was doing a journalism job, you are not going to keep those tapes. You are going to expose the tapes. We got to hear it. Because there's a lot of
because they all
on behalf of the woman that spoke today, Mr. Dover, on behalf of the woman that spoke today, who audios is being leaked, I want to ask that what have been played already is sufficient. We should keep the other ones for next time.
Yeah,
but for now, let us focus on the fights.
Few people from Tucson, say 40 people. You say you're 40 from Tucson. I'm a wood Tucson. Are you 40 people from Tucson? You're considered more.
The fight that the ballet did not go to Tucson, it was never the influence of Isaac Navo and Mami Do. Period. It should be blamed squarely on the Tucson people themselves. That's the topic tonight.
Zoben will still blame and blame her. He still poisoning the people brains on the way they like. He keep talking. Even after all the burial, he stay all the some kind of journalist he brought in his house there talking to one make sense. His people, his friends there over there in Morovia trying to put in bill for their county. He behind the little children fighting. Then I'll get them to court. I'll not get them to court.
I mean, look, Let me tell you one thing. The only way Zoe court and intimidating
You're not the way.
the only way will work when
Yeah.
people are always not around. But when
Yeah.
we are around, it will not work.
Yeah.
Me and Zoe can sit down right now. Zoe are speaking to me. He's my Tadina is my son. Or they are the woman who She's a sable woman, so I'm a sable man. No one just poo poo. Like when he says, "So get medicine," so they know what to do the medicine.
Then why you get that when you hear food? Friend, they both get be mobile.
Go down, go cross the border. Keep putting your on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your man from?
So man from your quarter, from your place.
Grandson will come in my time, yo. I post your poo and say
you the way you talking, so when you myself me, I will show you one stake. You don't shout, you don't run away.
You the one to tell you that brother say you go start so bad to put one once. Don't Dimension songs go.
Dimension songs go. You run away my present out they say.
You know it can never be true, Moise. When we met on Roteno in the office of Tomo Yaya Nimlen, for more than 10 minutes, nobody could speak to their friend. He and I, we didn't speak to each other.
Honorable warrior, stop using it like that. I pay your man. He's not doing honorable things.
No, that's the title.
That's not his title. Some people are doing good. He's not. We get bad news.
They make it for nothing be mobile. You get be mobile friends. Point of correction, Prince. Point of correction. They want it, they got a saying. They want that runs, come back and fight a better fight. So so we first of all run away. I run away, and then I came back April 6th, and then I came back again September 18th. So I run and came back with a good fight. So you see, I'm a good fighter.
But Dimitri, who is old to me?
To who now?
That your son.
Oh, that your son. That your son.
You're taking. We can't wait. That boy with the white hair is full of trouble. Too much.
British people from Seibo, Father Zidi, Edwin Zidi, Anna Kedi. When the seminars are come, they're coming back. That place
Mommy made his and get running around and try to be relevant.
So fast, so poo. You saw when Yaya came on the show and interviewing Yaya, and he says, "So that golfer," he says, "So that golfer into so." That only one of that trees so can be too swear. Now the grand what coming from a bridge, you can say.
That place also be golfer, like beg.
I'm not sure can you say golfer in my town where I'm coming from? The major bomb, man. Then one more. I'll tell you, go to the power people. That's what I would say. Go there. Yeah, they're not comfortable with us seeing the reality.
That's why he laying down on the side. You see, then it brought.
You question, ma?
You're not quick here, my boyfriend Dimitri to know you need a man who
on the land and question my people.
Yeah, why is it when Mami do is all my people from Tucson, they can be afraid to call.
Because the English, they
don't know English. That's also all they can be dealing with.
Yeah, Mami is talking the Kunemo blood with the Charles on block. Mami can come with borrow blood.
No.
Man, then you think who is mommy? Mommy, that complete replica of your
Yes,
father, that bubble blood.
yeah, Joseph, you must bring DNA. There's no, it's not your child anymore. You take off.
Mommy father never grew up in Bowo.
No.
Remember the man went to school in Zaitan. What are you talking about? Don't went to school in my own town.
When he start school, you know, some men they start school at the age of 16.
The man went to school in Zaitan.
He started school.
Don't go and speak with now. You speak Gio, you speak Fran.
Already.
So you want to tell me Queen put that Gio people?
I say so. I made a mistake. I was slip a tongue.
Oh, okay.
You want to be putting the other jazz on woman on.
You say y'all want bring mommy should go do DNA. So let him go do DNA too. We ain't trusting. All my parents people will say him a good do DNA. I was waiting for him. Yeah, you go to God law and go way Girona. So
the thing I can't understand about Zo, all the accusation they been accusing the man. He not take action, yo.
No, that is small children and
you say already what the people already prepared the paper to that mommy on Friday.
Let him go and die here. Don't be having the shame. S-H-A-E. Shame. You just embarrassed the lady.
The ERU man told again. I seen them mommy enter Montreal. On Friday, they carry about 2-3 a.m. the next day. I mean, she entered Montreal.
They say they close your CDC officer in.
Why you want to topic jumping here and there for tonight now?
Joseph Boga
Tell mommy we're begging you. Let's continue with dementia tonight.
Topics here. You're not even hallelujah. You're not even me.
You can't even say now you're leaning one side in your chair.
Like I told you again, Prince, I'm the Negroes. We are in the middle of the bubble because I'm from the capital city of Bow. And I say I don't Bow.
So where time you coming from in Bow?
I'm from Zaitan, the capital.
That little town.
Zaitan is a bigger town. It's not little town. Zaitan is a bigger town. It's the biggest. Yeah, but in terms of size, it's a bigger town. But in terms of age, Babla town is the oldest town. But in terms of size, Zaitan is bigger than Tuzum.
How about development?
In terms of development, Zaitan is developed.
No,
where's your power from?
I went to Grand Jira 2021. That the only time it's
so there for Tuzum.
So why you can't develop a town?
No, that's not my. That's not what I'm supposed to go. I am saying.
You're asking.
He just know how to cross the border.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm speaking for my town. I'm speaking for my town.
What you said, Dimaggio do?
I think they can call them bubble.
Why they call it for 11? Why they call it 11 bubble?
No.
But who talking? Who the person are talking here?
Yeah, you really don't know that person because they didn't want dementia.
Oh yeah, call her where ni?
Konazo bro.
So boy.
Where ni, my man? You call him eh? Where ni?
Call your name now, so I can tell you I want to try.
Eh?
They call me Day.
The man scared of
You said Dave?
Day.
Baba, what you say?
But you don't know that they can call them bubble.
But I want to know your name first. Call your name and identify yourself.
He said need Day.
I sent you a text, Prince. But I'm kindly asking you to start the whole story. Is like open.
Oh, okay.
Where you can't send me that message here, Papa? You pay my internet bill.
No, bring that one. Some respect to Papa. Okay, before.
You are hitting history.
No, the history when they are not told, Papa, our country will not heal.
Yeah.
Prince, please tell that man who calling so I can answer to the allegation he just.
A male print that what you see. I don't want to fire the poor free chat it up. Let me tell you now, Mr. Coon, I will swear for the put a free chat, and I will get chat in Grand you buy land, pay all in Grand.
Amen.
Okay.
I will swear to free chat.
Ellen Johnson said he can be sitting down over there and they have him in jail.
With other people will free chat from jail.
Yeah, that chatted up get out of jail.
Before for now to December, I'll go to England. I'll go to Netherlands or wherever they get to interview to.
Yeah.
And talk to the people to free to. So the thing where he send me say I open all wounds at 20, all wounds are not open paper. I what country will not heal.
We'll post what on the old we'll post
history and I thought yesterday I was here on the show here my evangelist.
Yes.
Talking about history, material. That tell the last oil, but material people was smoking pork and she smoked the pork and put the pork in the candle. And
I wonder what join the interviews. They don't bring old story.
So I talk about the old man who they took a police officer, an innocent man.
Yeah.
The man was buried alive. According to my father, they were alive now loud. My father David Double. When he lied, then I lied. You're working with information at that. You think you know my pa? Information Ministry. Then 1975, my father went to the National Bank. They played the high education, the bank. We used to go there. And where Papa Henson, Thomas Henson was the bank governor at that time. My people were working. My papa was an auditor at the bank. David Double.
Prince, I don't deny you.
He felt very uncomfortable. He was explaining the story to his wife and other people in the living room. When they covered the story, they cover what they saw, what they heard. I mean, he didn't see you, what they heard. He felt discouraged. That he was a crime man. And that kind of thing happened.
True because your father was a journalist.
Yes.
That may be true. But what I'm saying tonight, if you have another time to bring up these things, let it be just specific, and then we talk about them.
That's the only way with you, Papa. We'll talk about it. I will bring it up, Mr. Cohn, Papa Cohn, so we can heal ourselves. That particular man who they bury has a family. I'm very sure children of family.
Tomorrow, Uncle tomorrow is not promising. We don't know. Maybe. Nope.
But even Papa Cohn, you know that a man was a police officer. because evangelically, that's why the Papa said the men are police men. So when the men
you get one side
police men, them are part.
So Mr. Tauber,
what you are saying is true.
If the man was not a police officer, then my father lied.
Light skin. Yeah. The man is Joy Wallow. I'm calling the man name. Okay, I was in Monrovia. I don't.
His name is Washington, don't George.
Also, you know him, Damandre.
But why I call the man? He felt very uncomfortable. He sat on his side.
Say he been twisted over there.
But his foot sat in his seat. He said, "What they couldn't have
bought." Then he patient to go sit down.
The radio father is out there.
Well, listen to Papa Cohn. Papa, we're trying to bring Tomo Kuyangpa.
Wife, yeah, we'll bring her.
On the show here to tell us why Ellen went the men to go in Labrador and carry the 1985 coup d'etat in Labrador. We're trying to dig all these things. The people won't hide our history. We will dig it out.
Dig it out. For
the guy who killed in Maryland.
Yeah.
When they say the Boyo Anansi, I bring the man song yet.
Where the Anansi?
I will bring it yet.
Let I know.
On the show yet. Me and I get big platform, but to bring people to talk history.
Yeah, they want to hide it. Everything is secret that what got all here today.
The people look. Me, I was picking that time. Picking small ball, whatever thing they call it, but we need our history. Early, I told you yesterday, I showed you all the president. Musamer Donor, Moses Blood, and they were not president. Who the heck is Ellen Johnson sending to tell who was president for us?
Okay, President, I think Mr. Cohn telling you to do something. Invite some of the elders, maybe the 3 elders from Bow. 3 elders from now.
I will take 3 elders from your town. Where you coming from? Where town you coming from?
Where you come from, in fact?
The man, I know where he coming from. He not from.
Who's speaking, sir? Why you can't call your name?
That James City.
I met a man in James City, my man.
Oh, James. Okay.
The person who I saw to bring. Let me tell you, Papa, who I saw to bring the last PRC man alive. The Papa agreed to come on the Prince Double show.
Prince Double come on that too. You know, a lot of
Jeffrey Batu. Jeffrey Batu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The last PRC standing man will come on the Prince Double show. I will show you to you and you explain how they went 1980 and over to that thing when they say that CIA man, the Papa said, the one they say that CIA talk about a lie.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down and planned the coup and perpetrated the coup and took. We killed trouble. That thing when they say CIA, the Papa said, I was like in the little goosebumps. Then were coming up on me. I was.
They have the support. They have the support.
Yes. That Papa will come on the double show. Yeah, we'll see that Papa. I will bring Kuyankpa web. Why Kuyankpa left America? Who took Kuyankpa from here? Ellington, the demon of our time.
We let people start begging you, Bianco, to say, "Picking did that thing there." Don't do that. Well, they gave you billion, eat it, and then you come and report it.
I would say, print lead that thing. You know, I was saying. I'm not going to society because I'm going to society. We are sitting now talking. They kept me in a society, booing up, play the go police.
Hey, you lead that thing. You lead that thing.
All the things I see, I'm going to red boy. I will bring the Papa Jeffrey Batu in now. They were deported in Liberia. I will bring. No, they wanted to carry. They want, Mr. Cohen, you know why I was going to be very discouraged in your. The now people eventually are going to be I'm going to divorce you. That's in there. I was going to be discouraging now. When you're going to sit under the pot.
What say mommy do before you come in divorce?
Now people are going to sit under the pot. They tell Nessa do that neck. Can Nessa do to two so I'm going to get me on the whole now.
Prince, then why would you do that?
The
only mistake, the missteps.
Be a Dimitri. We catch you on the highway. We'll come to
Prince,
catch you on the highway. Carry I was to borrow.
This sister, Prince, this sister is our wife. Right?
Your wife, the husband died, you neglected her. Not your wife.
Not to the woman to kill to Nyawo. You don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want that. That's what you say.
And you're despising woman. You're sitting here.
Prince, let me speak on that issue.
You know they go tell me? They say, oh, my man, we are dolly there.
James,
I got with the person who told me nothing.
James.
I'll buy all my instruments. I'll be the radio host.
James, is James still on? Mr. Korn. Mr. Korn, I just want to say something small, quick. Let me be very realistic here. Please give me 1 minute. Let me be very realistic. And I will say here clear on your show, Prince, for the record's sake. From the day of Madame Doe's death in Monrovia to her burial, the family did not perform well, and I can see it. The husband family did not perform well. Thank God again to Honorable Isaac Wade Yinabo and T. Wade Gay that represented the family. Those that went on the mat earlier and left the mat, abandoned the mat because they felt disrespected by their own daughter and abandoned. I use the word abandoned. Nessie Doe Bali. Then later on brought in the rebearer Samuel Doe and said they did not reconsider their decision.
Mhm.
And then they stay away. They all blunder. They don't do well. And I can say that. That was bad on our part. That was not good that we did. It is a shame for us to have not been part of Nessie Doe fully. Even if we don't collect some of us, we didn't pay a dime. What we even collecting money here. Some of us, we didn't even hear, or I will say ask, where Bobo spoke on the mat and said, this is our hand. That did not happen. And it's a shame
Mhm.
on us. It's not
Mhm.
good. Again, I will say it without fear and favor. Isaac Nabo take the day.
Mhm.
He stood for us to cover the shame. It would have been worse where the president of the Republic of Liberia was leading delegations to Grand General buried Nancy Doe and reburied Samuel Doe. And then people we expect. Just imagine, and from Toll Town going, all of the towns along the road line up along the road waiting for Samuel Doe and Nancy Doe Bali, except for Tucson. Except for Tucson. What you're doing in the old town, you can't come on the new road. The students from Tucson, the elders, and you couldn't come on that road to even receive the Bali and march with the Bali to go to Tucson. What's so extra you guys are doing in Tucson, in the town? That you couldn't come on the road to receive. Besides, Samuel Doe, wife.
On the road. They should have lined up on the road.
They're calling you, and I hear you. They're calling people calling you.
Yes. Even Samuel Doe, I mean, I will speak. Samuel Doe, you're hearing me?
We hear you.
We're hearing you. You're doing well. Continue. You're doing well.
Samuel Doe wife died. Even if we have family issue, 2 or 3 elders did not leave Tucson to go on the mat, to go to the Nao people and say, oh, my people, we from Tucson, we here. Tell one goat, one small lady, nanny goat. That's what our people do. Bring that goat first and carry on the mat. For Tucson. I don't say those are in Monrovia. The elders in Tucson. Nobody could have come from Tucson to get on the bus. They want to tell me Samuel Doe are living. God forbid, and they say do that. They will not do it. They will not come. They will not come to come to Tucson.
They will be expecting money from him.
It was wrong on our part. We, the Bow people, the Tucson people, the Zhuao, it was very, very wrong. Whether mommy didn't respect it, there is no way you can say my child didn't respect me, so I can't do it. Every children in the home, they can't respect their parents. Not every, but most of them. But your child can still call you, and you can still call them my daughter or my son.
Your child, you cannot.
What make it different from Nessie Doe or children? That Nessie Doe pass and nobody for one nanny go or better go from Tucson to get in the pickup and say, oh, Tucson put just around last night from Tucson. Or Bobo around from Bobo the year on the mat. But they and their family. Then I say, you know, who stood in the gap? Then you're blaming him. And thank God, this man has spoken, and a lot of audios come up to explain that I say cannot be blamed. The Doe children cannot be blamed for not carrying the body to Tucson. That's what I want to speak on tonight. I mean, we were joking, but we have to be serious to say things when they're just how they look. I mean, it's weird. It's bad. Whoever comes from anywhere and want to buy this thing and say, oh, because then you on your own. We wrong. More people wrong. Tucson people wrong. Swallow wrong.
Yes.
Next though.
And the women that are supporting it, y'all know you're
Next though, it could be any woman. The woman born by Samuel Doe. She lived with Samuel Doe. Samuel Doe became president. She struggled with Samuel Doe until he became president. She and Samuel Doe, while they were enjoying, Samuel Doe left for he died with the children. They won't struggle. That the woman died, and then you're holding and pulling with the children.
Yeah.
With the children, your own children.
Yeah.
Our own children. Now we're talking, man. If I learn, you'll come in, my brother.
And let the man finish, then you come.
And when I learn, you come in. Whoever said Nesse, let me correct that point. Whoever said Nesse do and do they not marry, then they're talking out of their then they're out of their senses.
That's all. What you?
No, I don't want to call name. I said whoever.
That's all. I call it name.
Okay, give me a chance. Let me let act speaking for myself.
Yeah.
I said whoever said, because I've seen some posts, Labrador people, what they call, whoever come and say Nesse and do they not marry, then you talking. I mean, that nonsensical thing you talking.
Mm-hmm. Talking to
those days they pay. They said Iba Ginabo. He's still living.
Mm-hmm.
He went all the way to now to carry one single barrel gun and a radio, the tape recorder, and $40 to pay the dowry. And that's what people used to do. Once you pay somebody dowry, you marry the person and is recognized. So all these years, the people live together, they born mommy, they born Gion, they born Cathy, then they not married.
Mm-hmm.
Even we that live in America, when you live with somebody in my state, Iowa, I don't know about other states, but when you live under the same roof for 6 months in the country, you and the woman just share anything with your party.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about America. Then somebody live together for over 40, 50 years. They're talking things that don't match.
Tabata.
Neseto, may your soul rest in peace.
Amen.
What Nesse wanted, that what happened? She wanted her husband to be buried, giving a state burial. And that what she been talking all the time we're working with her, she wanted state burial. And the state burial took place. That one good thing. And thank God, my man, what are you lucky or now ever watching? Thank God that they don't even go to Tucson. Because if they are going to Tucson, the whole court are going to Tucson, by this time will be more disgrace than any other thing. The confusion are going to be in Tucson. Thank God. With the audios coming on, it means there was something more than this that was going to happen in Tucson. But with the Tucson people, Zaitan people, the Babo people, we must be let come to ourselves.
Okay. Listen to Papa Con.
Yeah, Honorable Con.
Yeah, another thing I thought this little girl would have done to Sirudo would have done. I admire her when she went and made a trip, went from place to place, talked to people, went to various towns, consoling all the grandpa when she went to Grand Gita. I thought she would have found reason to put her siblings and opening together. I was thinking about it. One time my wife and myself were talking. She said, I think this year maybe Sirudo may be able to call Mommy Zoe and put them together. But she failed me by not doing that. She should have done it because she's close and she knows the woman. She was living in the mansion, so she knows Nancy as mother.
No, she was living in the house with her the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. That's in the mansion, wherever, even in my mansion, president wife, mansion. So she would have, with the experience, with what she did when she went home, went from place to place, I thought she would have done it.
I was excited for her too.
Okay, let's listen to the other guy on here. Then we go to James City. Then everybody get 1 minute. Then we shut this thing up. What's the guy name on the line?
Hanson.
Hanson, go ahead. When I go to James City.
Yeah. You know, the whole thing here, for instance, the people you're confusing yourself. Those days.
Hanson who? Where, Lani?
No, I can't call my last name.
Hanson Do. Go ahead, Hanson Do. You want to do some? You want to do songs with your Amazon Do.
You want to do?
You know, people can come out and say, "Oh, that they want to go do DNA, that they want to go do DNA." The men are talking about DNA Benny. The Zola are talking about DNA Benny. How so are he that a man and Do they are the real sister and brother?
So you want to put all my in situations you can't handle here tonight.
But the thing is, how many my brother? I want people use to give a parable that or married man or married woman cannot born a bastard child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When your brother going war, you dare to take care of your big brother woman. That was traditional. That was culture.
Mm-hmm.
Doing those things.
God, maybe you sleep over.
It's happening. So why will they come out today? Joe be coming out today, be talking, I'm the real do, mama, the real do. How sure are you that you're even you the soul say, how sure are you that you penal?
You penal, yeah.
Sagabon.
Yeah. How sure are you that you penal? Then you will do a DNA what?
Who know what Oma is on the stuff?
Before money that will do that DNA. That man I spoke, I enjoy that traditional man, I respect him. That's a real man.
Money on it.
Our culture, our traditional, he's a real man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm not scared of anybody. I can die anytime, and yes. I will tell you the straight talk, whether you like it or not. I can die anytime. I will die one and go forever. That man spoke in mind. What has been happening at that time, from the time was baby. This story you were telling her tonight, my father told me that same story. You know who they were going to bury on that man before that police man who came in that was Gerald Bali. How they call Mayor Bali. In two zones. One woman come from in that area and spray the whole thing of Bali. When you went over there, when you go alone, they put that will bury you on with anymore. The man, what they call it, army. That's what he's telling now. I used to say that on the side of paper. Even the Samuel door. I can't call my internet. I can't call it my paper. If I know the paper when I met camp. When they ready to talk, the man not the whole idea, but he's a president. That he don't want to what they blame. All the telling that went on, the project they damage the man. Coming all here today for y'all to put in together so the program get something better. Y'all want spray everything together and be making noise. See, y'all do trouble and whatsoever. You hear noise?
Nope.
The transitional people before they bring the body down, they will say the yuga, the crowd go call it yuga. Yuga then will say, oh, your son body down can or your dollar body down can. You'll bring $200 before bring the body down for the car. That one that is transitional. But you not charge people before the body down for $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Even before they go bury the body, they go request for money. That's in our transitional.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything they will get piece of A. And Joe or A and B giving power and thing they go on say you'll take it. You'll be what they call it. You don't get no choice. You the son or you the dollar for that area that's sitting down in the body. You don't get no choice. That your father then, wherever they say that, hey, what if we want to say here tonight?
Who people saying something now?
No, sometimes they say, oh, how they call nobody now need no money to bring it in town.
Okay, thank you very much. I listen to James City.
Well, Prince, for me, I don't have much to say. The only thing we have to do, continue with your program, and then invite some of the others, and then come so we'll discuss. You know, we are being traumatized. So the only way we'll be healed, we have to talk about some of the ills that in Grand Gilead. The demons are there. And Mr. Kong, he's feeling embarrassed that we should come on the show to explain some of the things that because you do that Grand Gilead of yesterday and today we are not the same. Because those days, when you try to say, oh, we'll make sure you're not in the government, but now, if you are Nobody can came and rain or anything. So the only thing we can do, instead of making noise, we should organize it in a way that people who are affected from some of the secret killing, especially from Grand Union, to come on the show, so we can express all the things that all can say.
Thank you. Marche Gallo, you should 1 minute now.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Zoe tonight and the man that just spoke, and not forgetting the elder from Tucson who spoke tonight like a man. And he actually remind me of the tradition that I've been hearing about since 1990. The real tradition. This elder from Tucson spoke like a real elder and a tradition man. So although that been going on, it is something that, people are not being brave enough to speak against the ill that been going on in our county. And that's why every summer we've been crying on this media concerning where is our error when the ill is going on continuously in our county and no action be taken. Then when women come on the media to talk about the tradition, then they want to threaten you. So I just want to say thank you. And like I said, whatever I owe, I will send it to you. And I want to say thank you to all of the people that participate tonight on the show. Thank you all.
I go to Evangeline Ta.
Well, two of my people are buried. They are laid to rest quietly and peacefully in Grand Gila County, Zwedru. Their children now arrive to their various homes. Our children arrive safely. And that's all I tell God, thank you for. The guy, the people, Zoe guy that spoke, I want to tell him thank you. And Demetria, I want to tell you thank you too. We all joke with everything and make fun on here to take stress from our head. And sometimes we come up like Coca-Cola anchor. The next thing people will say that, and people continue doing the same thing over and over. But I'm not depending on nothing but God. So Penu, I will continue calling your name because you pour our dollar through a lot. And I'm not going to generalize with anybody. And we too, we are guilty too, because we sat back too and watch you abuse our daughter. Because I abused them. We know if her husband was alive, you dare not. But there was no man behind her. And you were disrespectful for a woman who can almost give birth to you. And you disrespected her for 30-something years. Put her through stress. You never thought about your uncle that you claim to love so much. You never thought about your cousin then that was so young when their father went and died. You never thought and say, oh, okay, this woman, that woman, but how about my children? My cousin, then you never thought about it. You make them to suffer. That means you hate your own uncle. They hate, they envy that in your family that the one you brought on the children. And God has exposed you. That's why everything is coming up. And Prince, I beg you. Let's do that. The people then stop what they're talking about. It's not their medicine business they're talking about. They're talking about what happened. And those people that are behind it, they need to be exposed. I don't mind for that tape to pay you $1,000 out if you can give it to me. I won't mind you putting it out, all of it. Thank you.
Swear.
Yeah, friend.
Yeah.
Please don't give me that tip.
I mean, I need to pay for that tip. I'll give you the one.
Please.
That is Dario appealing to her. I'll give you the one.
Oh no, Dario, big. Don't pay that kind of Dario.
Every day, Dana say, I'm gonna take you free.
So thank you, thank to everybody for listening tonight again. Those are out there. Oh man, as things come, we got to speak to them. We must always be factual. Let's speak the truth. And then after the truth, whatever the way anybody feel, any way we can discuss it. But while it's truth, it is the truth. And I maintain it that my people, to all of the Grenadians, Liberian, everybody, well wisher, people that came on to help with Nancy Doe and Samuel Doe reburial and Nancy Doe burial, that paid that 1 or 2 cents recently. Again, I on the Trend Double Show tonight. I know the committee will come by to appreciate all of you, but I want to say thank you for whatever you contributed at the time for us to carry the old man and husband to be put to rest. Another thing I maintain tonight, and I will say it anytime when you wake me up, is the Tucson people, the Zwao and we the Bow, we did wrong in recent time during Crown Mercy Esiakwa. We let our anger to exceed to the extent that we must take the blame. We must take the blame because these children, they are our children. We shouldn't allow our anger to take us to where it took us, and it spoil us. It spoil all of us, the Bible, especially the Tucson people, and as well, it spoil them. Whether they like it or not, it's a fight. The fight that nobody represented, nobody came from Tucson to come on Nancy Doma. The fight that they were not even, they failed to line up along the road in Tucson to wait for Samuel Kanya Doe, but not even Nancy Doe. If you don't want to see Nancy Doe, but what was Samuel Doe that were coming, the bones that were coming to Tucson. And the demanding, the fight that the Zoes and elders, we elder, the chief elder of the town and the clan chief of the Bobo clan, who hail from Tucson, being part of the decision to request for money. What are $100? What are $200 before Samuel Doe Bale go to Tucson? That was another thing that's wrong. It wrong today, it wrong tomorrow, it will be wrong forever. We don't want to see this thing happening anymore. We wish that nothing bad happened, but this thing shouldn't happen anymore. It's wrong. So thank you very much for we'll keep coming on your platform. Whenever things are not right, oh man, it can be my own mother, I will say it. You got to know me by now. When my mother being joking here, when the issue of E-Rob we put an organization together here. We went to Liberia. I paid my own way. She's right here. I transported myself. But guess what? Before I get to Liberia, say the organization collected money and gave me. Yeah, mercy on the line. They don't give her a dime. We transported ourselves to go. Dime. Then come from the organization. We went for the people of Grand Gila County. And we were able to reach to the prison, talk to people and the rest of it. Went to the court all day. We're doing it for our people. And we'll continue to talk when it's wrong. So thank you again. We are here and we'll continue to be here to come on the show to express what is good and what is bad. Thank God for Isaac Nabo. Thank God, Isaac Nabo. You lift the faces of the Bible people. Thank God, Isaac Nabo, for for redeeming our name from the mouth of the rest of the people. Thank you. Continue doing what you're doing, Ambassador Isaac Nabo. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And Mercy Gado, thank you, Evangeline Mamita. We're going to call it a night. But I mean, we are here and we will continue to be here. The platform is for people who need their information out there. That guy will call the man tomorrow. And I will tell him that he got $150. When I send the money to the guy, when they send the money to me, Evangeline Tai and Mercy Gado, I will display the information out here, but then we'll blend out the man's name. He don't want his name to be out there because he's giving me information. I got 7 more voice things that I put out there. It's bad. I mean, how can you demand money to bring Samuel Doe body or his white body to his hometown? I don't know. So when I heard the thing today, I was shocked. So I started to ask people, is this how they do it in Grand Gila County? When they're bringing someone who died in Monrovia and they're bringing the man's body, the people in the town, the toes in the town would say, bring some money before we can accept the man. And they're negotiating. It came all the way to $2,000 for $5,000 to $2,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue to be here. This is our platform. We're going to use it for that purpose. Again, free Taylor. People don't like me when I say free Mr. Charles Taylor. But Mr. Taylor must be free. I will take Taylor to Grand Jire. You don't even hear about me. I'll get Taylor to Grand Jire. Taylor going to buy a piece of land in Grand Jire. In Kunambo, I'll carry in Seibo, you buy the land there. I will talk to my Seibo, you'll leave Taylor alone. You buy the land in Seibo, build one or two, 3 bedroom houses in Seibo. And then he'll be passing in through and passing out, this and that. So that's it. We're gonna call it a night tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna be here again. I'll play a couple of the audio tomorrow. I'll play a couple of them tomorrow. Tonight I play 2. What about the negotiating? They negotiated with Eisenhower to bring $5,000 in cash, to bring 2 cows, to bring 10 bags of rice. Mommy said it. And you heard the arrows in the town saying it. So, I mean, Veronica Doe, Mommy Doe did not lie. That's why they saw. They negotiated, they came to $2,000. They reached to the place, they said, no, we won't get it for $2,000. Let them move on and go to Swahili and go do what we're going to do in Swahili. Reconciliation again must come with truth. When I spoke about that guy that was about 37 years ago. I think it was in 87, 88, the papillon was this way, in the living room. My father was very uncomfortable that they reported, they got a story that someone was buried. They were very uncomfortable. A police officer, I think that guy was Melvin Pine. One Melvin Pine guy to die too. But that guy was buried on one of the areas from Bubble. Tuzo. Grab the guy to bury. I just told you about the story. My man Bokomo Jones. The reason Bokomo Jones lived today and he was always is because they wanted to bury an foreign person. But Bokomo was crying in English, so they had to let Bokomo go. Bokomo Jones. The guy was terrified. He didn't go to class for almost a month or 2. We were on campus in Akuru Village, Rainbow Confidence. If we call Hassan Fatiga, Hussein Fatiga, Louis Smith, and even the Prophet Key guy who can be cussing around, Prophet Key was with us on our campus. These are names that I'm calling. You can call these people and ask them. They caught Bokomo Jones. He's in New York now. New York or Philadelphia or wherever, New Jersey or wherever he lives now. And when he started crying in English, they left him. I think you're Kisi guy, but I don't think he's I don't know if he can speak Kisi, but he's crying in English, so they left him. They wanted an foreign person because of Ofoi Bonye. It was in 1993. 1993. These things happen. This is a tradition. Bury another man, another person. But that's a history of the nation. That person who will bury, we're going to talk the story. And we're going to talk about it so that person in the family too can get healing. After my father told that story, one guy, Jackson Toa, told that story too. Jackson Toa, I would try to get Jackson Toa. He told that story. But that guy was buried. Those are evil things. You won't bury somebody, honor your father, your grab one of the men kids who you born, and bury the motherfucker on his son. Don't grab another person, family members. So you want to take another family person and put it on the person to bury. Grab the man own kids. When he born, then you're burying him like that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to do it tonight. We'll be here tomorrow. Bye. Bye.
She was born no man now, but then I am block when you. Ayo ya ga this agula na bo no man na gwenye mbozi na him lo gwenye me ya nyelo ruo le na ruo jiru yo abubu yo gba uza wo ba di o gba sanwo ba di mo gba wo ma o gba sanwo o gba sanwo abubu ga ruo ya wo na o gba sanwo anu mama o superstar
We're going to play those audios here tomorrow. We're going to play them 2 at a time. I got 7 of them. I played 2. I got 5 more. Maybe I might play 3. I might play 4. I might play all 5 tomorrow. But I played 2 tonight. And I got 5 left. And Mommy Evangeline Ta and Mercy Gallo, you can send the money to the Prince Double, the number over there, do the Zelle, so I can call the guy and send him some money. The man was angry that people were even talking in the Kwendi that they must pay 5,000 to pass with Samuel Doe before you bring the man into zone. I'm from Sabo. The people decided to get me to Sabo. Then the people in Sabo say pay 5,000 to bring Prince Saya. That's what we saw from the Bobo people. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. God bless everybody.